Hey yo crew, what's up? Welcome back. I am Pseudo and we have an exciting show for you guys tonight. If it smells a bit fresher in here, it's because Celestial Gear is getting nerfed tomorrow. Finally, oh my gosh. Such a breath of fresh air for us build crafter enjoyer people who play this video game. Man, I went back on my channel and it's been like 2 years that Celestial Gear has been just completely busted, aka had Celestial like concentration expertise on it. But don't fret if you are a Celestial refugee yourself. We will be going over some alternatives tonight, as well as running around the Borderlands. Hop in, hang out, win some gold. We'll be doing some RNG gold giveaways as well. And we have some surprises coming up on the channel this week, so get subbed if you want to remember to hit that. We have a Broken Builds video on Berserker coming up. That's tomorrow. I actually managed to finish editing it just today. That's why I needed to take a little bit of a break before we started streaming today, but we should be good. So welcome back, guys. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you're chilling. Hopefully you're enjoying. It's going to be a nice, relaxing night full of theory crafting, build crafting, and everything else we do here on Build Wars 2. So it's going to be fun. A lot of the build editor jumping in and out of that, so if that's not your thing, you don't worry. I will be teaching people sort of what I'm going over. There's not a lot of in-depth stuff that we'll be trying tonight. Sorry, as I just check all my stream stuff that I didn't check beforehand. There's not a lot of in-depth stuff, but I'll definitely give you guys some easy alternatives to actually, you know, those overpowered or those like boon duration, condi duration stats that you normally would get with Celestial, but you won't be able to get starting tomorrow on the 8th. So we'll be jumping into it. Again, shout out to Fable for this amazing song. It is Deku's theme, according to him. It is very good, from My Hero. Very, very solid artist if you like harder rock music, but looks good, sounds good. We can jump into it. Let's get this rolling and go from here. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Sorry we starting a little bit late today, but it is what it is. Can't always start right on time every day. So thank you as well to Nat and Worries for the follows over the break. I'm glad you guys are finding the stuff on Twitch. I did not think Twitch had a discoverability algorithm, but I suppose, what do I know? I just work in marketing. Let's get this going. Let me pull up controller setup, make sure it looks good, sounds good on Edge as well, and we're good. Neat. Let's get rolling here. I'm noticing a little bit of a border overlay. I may have to fix that afterward. Oh well. But this is not the build that will be up on the channel tomorrow. This is something a little bit different. It is a Bladesworn build. I really enjoy it. It is a lot of fun for me, but the one that's going up on the channel is way stronger. It's actually a viable build for PvP and World versus World roaming, especially after Celestial Gear gets nerfed. So look out for that. And if you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments or in the during a stream. I'm always down to discuss build alternatives and whatnot. Yeah, welcome to our new dudes as well and dudettes to the guild. I actually recruited a bunch of people over the weekend. Thank you as well to all the people applying and stuff. Sorry if you haven't heard back from me or one of my officers yet. It's you know, hectic time to play Guild Wars, but it's also fun. So we will we'll be jumping in here and hanging out and talking about builds. So throw this in chat. Give everyone a chance to get your water. Make sure you hydrate. There we go. Perfect. Can't type. Too much time on an actual controller today. Not enough time on a keyboard. All right. Looks good. Sounds good. Sick. And this one is Self-Deception. It's another band I get asked about a fair bit. Very talented. Harder rock. Cool. I think we're good, chat. Let's get this running here. Ooh, what are you? Can I help my ally? Bruh. That's a lot of damage, sir. That's a harbinger. Knew it. Yeah, if they do a bunch of damage, that means they don't have a bunch of health, so. Everything's so glassy. I don't know if that's deliberate or not. Nice. Saved him. Good job, guys. Nice way to kick things off. Oh, we even own this tower. Sick. Hair's getting long, chat. I think I'm gonna put up a poll on the channel whether or not people think I should cut my hair. It's longer than I've ever had it, I think, even in high school. So it's good. I'm enjoying it. I managed to keep it till winter, so I should be nice and warm. Let me just check. I have one more thing to check, and then we can get our giveaways going. Alrighty. Cool. Looks good. Sounds good. Managed to unmute my microphone today, which is always a plus. Neat. Dropping frames. Nope. Alright. Again, sorry for the false start and a little bit of the delay. We definitely had a... Oh, they came back. Wow. Came back while I was checking my stream. Well, I don't know if I can beat you guys 1v2. That'd be a bit hard. See if we can do it. Ah, it's so much damage, dude. It's another one that I wonder if it'll get nerfed. Oh, I was like 1 second off Defiance Stance there too. I've been playing too much Berserker with this other build. Gotta get back into it. That's good. That's fun. Ooh, look at the tray of food. Trail of food. Train of food. I want to try that again. That was fun. That's a lot of damage they have. We're gonna be fighting full power stuff. We might as well switch to the K-Cup, I guess. Buttons are working. Alright, cool. Get this rolling. I'm so excited for tomorrow. It's going to be the first time in like 2-3 years that I've actually been able to build craft in this game. It's going to be amazing. Like, Celestial Gear is really good and really strong, and obviously, you know, very good option for new people, but it really just sapped a lot of the build crafting fun to me. And like, I live in the build editor, so when you just go, you know, what should I run on this build, even if it's power, like the starting point being Celestial and the end point a lot of the time also just being full Celestial is really boring. So, I mean, you see it on other people's channels as well. Like, you know, Valen had a lot of Celestial builds for a really long time. People meme on him for it. But it's extremely strong. Like, having nearly double the amount of stats that every other class has is like crazy town, right? Spellbreaker Bunker working for you in PvP. Had a guy wish me... Yeah, Spellbreaker's, again, just really good. I don't know. I've heard they want to bring the other classes up to where Spellbreaker's at, and I hope that's true. Spellbreaker just seems real strong, obviously. I just wonder, like, what other spears are going to get nerfed and stuff. Because Warrior's already got dumpstered pretty hard. I mean, it's not bad, but it's the only one that got touched. And as you saw there, Mesmer and Guardian are, like, still real overperforming, so... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. How you been, Gibbs? Sorry I couldn't play on, I'm the wrong weapon set. It's always going to be something with these guys tonight. I couldn't play on Friday. I'm thinking I'm going to move our play time to a different night. Because I don't want to just get everyone into a map and then have, like, nobody able to press buttons. So let's see if we can get this 2v1. Nice, that just whiffed. Sick. Love it. Love to see it. That's so much fucking damage, dude. They're all glass, though. They're like 400% glass. Oh, fuck. Stomp wouldn't go. This is gonna end up as a 1v1, I think. My buttons are like being weird. I'm gonna have to restart XPad, or I knew it. Sometimes if I don't start it in what's it called? Admin mode, it just doesn't like to work. Thank you for the health refill. Appreciated. Oh, I don't get my 1v1. Where did he go? Did he get out of combat in port? I was like, mesmers don't have that much stealth. There's no way. It's over here. Yep. I'm impressed. This guy has like no cooldowns on his skills. His build's really good. I wonder if he's also running rivers. There we go. Got him. You shouldn't really do this. You have no chance, bro. Thank you, Worries. Welcome, dude. Appreciate it. How did he get up? My ally just like bitch out and like go do other stuff or something? Oh, my ally killed a vet and the vet counted. Interesting. That's unfortunate. Hopefully you're enjoying the content. Sorry we had a little bit of a late start today, but is what it is. Created an illusion of the rock dog? That was pretty cool. I don't want to fight this guy with like all this stuff here. Already does a lot of damage.
I feel like dynamite. Nothing can stop me now. 'Cause when the time is right, I will go bang bang.
He already does a shitload of damage, dude.
I will go bang bang. With a big bang bang.
Dude, take the even fight. Come on, do the 1v1. Don't be a tiny baby. Come back here. Oh my god.
What you're feeding us is fake.
Come on. Come on, do it.
To hate. That will stop being addicted to in our dreams.
Oh, he doesn't want the 1v1, man.
'Cause I see the game you play.
He just wants like the 1v80.
Take away your crown. I will shut you down. I feel like dynamite. Nothing can stop me now. 'Cause when the time is right, I will go bang bang. Bang bang. I'm gonna make
Just auto attack, chat. It's the best thing on Warrior.
'Cause when the time is right.
Oh, that sucks. Too bad, dude.
With a big bang bang.
But yeah, welcome, guys. Hopefully you're enjoying. Hopefully you're not BMing like I am with this guy, but his build's really annoying, so he can suck it. No, but good fight, dude. Thank you for finally taking the 1v1, sort of. If you're looking for something to play after the Celestial nerf, don't despair. We'll be going over some alternatives, like I said. And tomorrow we will have the Broken Builds Berserker build going up on the channel, so look out for that. Get subscribed, and if you want something, I can always jump over to that to explain a little bit as well. Let's go back and help our allies here. Oh my gosh. It's been a day, Chad. I've been super busy, and then everyone texted me right before I was going to stream as well, so it's like, couple work things, a couple family things. You know how it goes. Nothing. Everything happens at once. But yeah, sit back. Hopefully you guys are chilling. Hopefully you're enjoying. Oh, dude, you're the boop thief? Oh my god, you did not have to subscribe. Thank you so much. You must be iCover's friend. Yeah, you're real good, dude. I asked him to pass along the message. That was incredibly cool. You were the one doing damage in that Zerg for sure. That was an incredible. I'm always looking for more thief players to spar against. Ooh, this is a problem. So, because I'm real bad at it. So that's amazing. Like I don't have words. Like, just all of the buttons, all of the damage, all of the chain stuff at the same time. Very impressive. Good job, dude. Dude, I would love to just have buttons. That'd be amazing. That would be cake. Okay. Allies, do something! Don't just fucking stand there! Jesus. Stressful, chat. Alright, how you guys doing? Catch up. How do you feel? Here's a good question. How do you feel about the reveal thing? They didn't explain at all. I'd be a little ticked off if I was a thief player, not gonna lie, but that's something I've been advocating in World vs. World for a really long time, even with myself playing like years of Mirage. I know how strong having a shorter reveal window is, and I feel like if they do chunk it up to the 4 seconds that it is PvP, it will give them, hopefully, in an ideal world, if they didn't hate Mesmer and Thief, a lot more development budget to give Mesmer and Thief interesting stuff. So I'm pretty excited about that. But again, I'd prefer they explain stuff, so it's like, you know, whatever. As far as that goes, it's always a crapshoot whether or not we get patch notes explained. All right, chat. Give people a second to get here because I did start a bit late today. Sorry about that, guys. Alrighty. Hey, Kate, what's up? Hydrating is a good call. But if you didn't know, there's a balance patch tomorrow. It's kind of hectic. But it's also going to hopefully make World vs. World fun again, at least for theory crafting, and for people who just don't like running Sally gear on literally everything they play, or fighting Celestial builds, so I'm pretty stoked on it. I don't think I got the Defiant stance off, so if I try to do this, this is going to be a bad time. There we go, got him in choke point, sick. Nice job, guys. But if you guys have a specific build you'd like to go over, or alternatives, I can definitely do that. I didn't want to pull out the build editor right off the bat, because that tends to scare people. So I figured I would get the stream rolling, do a giveaway or two, and then we'll jump into it. But I can definitely, like, answer while I'm just streaming and stuff what gear is good for what in general. Like, you know, if I need healing power alternatives to Sally or something like that. I still think, I want to preface this also, I still think Celestial gear is going to be very good, because it was good before they put concentration and expertise on it, and it will thus still be very good, especially for Condi builds that need to do a little bit of power, because you get on a ton of ferocity with it. But so you'll still be getting those power spike hits in addition to your Condi damage. The thing is, though, you'll have to choose mainly between concentration or expertise. So it's interesting. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Where it's just, I don't like, whether it's warrior with perma shieldmaster reflex or thieves in perma stealth, or because everything has their like own flavor of invulnerable, right, or you know, uninteractable, let's say. Whether it's guardians with, you know, chaining all their teleports and then their invuln, or warrior with perma shieldmaster reflex with aegis, or mesmer or thief with perma stealth, or something actually with perma invuln like an Ellie. I don't like when you just can't interact with whatever you're fighting, kind of like with that Virtuoso, where it was like, okay, I have to wait for the 2-second window where he's not blocking, dodging, or evading, and then I can just, like, you know, actually hit him. Does healing power work with Zakros? No, Zakros is flat based on your outgoing damage, so power works with Zakros. And keep in mind you have to have Fury, and I think it's on crits, Ocean Bat. So it's not like Blood Reckoning or Litany of Wrath or anything like that. It is only power damage. Why, you got something in mind? But yeah, the thing that I always go is, my brain always goes to, yeah, they should nerf this on Warrior, and yeah, they should nerf this, like, Stealth, you know, because the Stealth nerf obviously hits Thief the most. more than anything else, even though Ranger has a decent amount of it now as well. And then I remember that their balance cadence is like one meaningful balance patch every 3 months, and I'm like, oh god, this is gonna mean minimum like 9 months to a year of my class just being garbage until they maybe decide to wake up and do something to compensate for the stealth nerfs or like the shield master nerf or whatever it is. So it's always a crapshoot with ArenaNet, and like Cal said, I'm sure he wishes they could get more frequent balance patches out. He said in the past that they, ideally he'd like to do every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but that's just not possible with how the game is. So I don't know. I just hope it won't be too long. This is a good dye job on the panda. Interesting life choice, sir. Need to be pulling out my stacking weapon for this. That's good. Instead of defender for sustain. Yeah, that's what I was doing on a lot of my my builds that would actually hit things like, but if you have something like Bladesform, right, you can do it, but I would recommend it on like Berserker, especially if you don't want to run defense or defender, because it is a decent alternative. Yeah, I think it, excuse me, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the numbers in actual PvP are higher than World versus World as well, so I could definitely see that. Like the healing power, or like the amount of power it converts into healing damage, rather. Oh, come on, dude, live the dream. No, live the dream. We got this guy. Oh, Jesus Christ, something in there hurts. Is it the one mesmer? Fuck, 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 fuck. No. I got too greedy. That's fine. One day Dragon Trigger won't suck, but for now it sucks. Yeah, I'm just here to chill with you guys, answer questions, give out advice for Sally gears. So let's switch over to the build editor as I sip some coffee and check my text messages IRL and make sure no one's blowing up my phone, and then we can get started. I do hope they put a few more meaningful Kandi relics in the game, Ocean Bat. The one that I really liked, actually, that kind of flew under the radar as well is Relic of the Sorcerer. Sorry, worked out some weird ab stuff today. Oh, my phone's just dead. Sick. Relic of the Sorcerer provides interesting, like, Kandi stuff, like cover Kandis, whenever you do a cripple, so it's interesting. Okay, enough of that, chat. Let's jump over to the build editor, get this going, and see if I can actually get which window my thing's gonna grab today correct, and we will go from here. It's kind of like how Celestial Gear is getting nerfed, right? Where it's good, but I'm really tired of playing against it or with it, honestly. Where are we at, Firefox? Well, let's give some people something to type. Exclamation point. Selly or Celestial. I'll add Selly. There we go. Exclamation point Selly or Celestial in chat. You have to be followed on Twitch. You just have to exist on YouTube. You're welcome to follow. Enter, unfollow. That is totally fine. But yeah, get those entries in. And as we go through the build editor here, if I can actually get the window, there we go. We will get this rolling. Hey, Geode, what's up? Got into EBG and we've been dueling some mesmers and doing some zerging. It's been fun. Been using it with arms, tactics, or quickness. What specialization or core are you talking, Ocean Bat? Because that sounds fun. Arms and tactics are the fun trait lines that don't work, right? But you can definitely do it. The one good thing that I think you saw... Thank you, Nat. Appreciate it. The one good thing that you can do with arms tactics is kind of like this, where you take martial cadence and burst precision, and then you get a burst off, and then you also get like follow-up burst to it. It's pretty solid. But let's jump over here. Go into the builder and give people some alternatives, right? So real quick napkin math. I've obviously had a bunch of trivia on my channel about this before, but Celestial Gear gives you just an absurd amount of stats, whereas 3-stat Ascended Gear, we're just going to assume Ascended, is around 3,600, 3,800. Full Celestial is around 6,000, 5,000. It's going to affect Kandi duration. and concentration. Everything else will be fine. So Condi builds will still have to, like, will be fine, honestly. I'm just going to say feck, but you will have to pick either concentration or expertise to go into, and that's kind of what we're going to be going tonight. Blades for an Axe Warhorn. Nice, dude. Axe Chunks. I knew I was going to get at least one tonight. Something was telling me I was going to have to do a mod check. Hang on. Hang on, guys. I'll save you. Calm down. Don't worry. Don't worry. Report for terrorism and banned. It's so weird that the first thing is like report for terrorism, dude. Spam bots, dude. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. It's so funny to me. Alright. We dealt with it. Sorry about that. Alright, cool. So if we jump over to actual... Yeah, already... Don't give me your credit card info. We jump over to the builder. This is what it's going to look like. So it's going to look like this basically after tomorrow without these numbers on here. So you're not going to have your 42% boon duration or your 42% Condi duration. So what do? You know, you're panicking, right? Well, here's some good alternatives to start. First off, we don't know if this is going to affect actual all stats of runes. So runes of divinity might still be cracked. I'm going to just guess that they're also removing concentration and expertise off of all stats like divinity or the celestial food and whatnot, but I could be wrong about that. So, you know, maybe somebody can DM me and let me know, or that'll be one of the things I check. But if they don't, make sure that you can still run, or at least you'll take solace in the fact that you can still run something like divinity. If they do, however, here's your alternatives, right? If you need Condi duration, this is the best rune in the game for Condi duration. It's called Runes of the Tempest. It is one of the best, if not the best. It gives 25% Condi duration along with 36 all stats. Other alternatives to this are Nightmare, which gives 20 and some fear duration, or Trapper, which gives 15 and a bunch of Condi damage. So, my ads are scary. Are they? Am I getting weird ads on Twitch? I wish I could turn them off. I turned off all the political stuff on YouTube. So if that's what you're getting on Twitch, I will try to do something about that, Gibbs. Let me know. I don't like any of that. I wish I could turn off all ads, period, but Twitch won't let you. So it is what it is. Here's some other alternatives, though. If we go over to boon duration. Leadership is obviously 25%. Very good. Very solid. Toughness. Runes of the Herald. Also very solid if you want a more defensive rune. There's a vitality version of this. It is Relic of Radiance. Or, sorry, Rune of Radiance. And then there's also a power version of this that they put in when they homogenized, or when they split relics and runes, which is Fireworks. If you need a movement speed one, you can always take Surging or good old Traveler runes. So these are just some options as far as individual, like global Condis or boon duration. But let's jump over to, let's find here. Here's your concentration food. This is the one I run on all my builds anyway, pretty much, because it actually generates might and gives you concentration, which is kind of crazy, for especially with the fact that it doesn't have like a cooldown on it. There's a 33% chance. And then if you want condition duration, it's going to be a little bit harder, but you can always go the full expertise instead of Condi damage one. I would recommend after tomorrow you still try out your boon duration, condition damage builds and see where they land. I think they will still be very strong. I don't think that they're going to really do that much as terms of nerf, because most things in World versus World actually don't take advantage of concentration or expertise that much, because by the time you do a couple stacks of or packets of bleeding damage or whatever it is, they've usually cleansed it, whether it's in a duel or whether it's in a Zerging scenario. So take solace in that. I don't know if there's a way to change ads on Twitch, like your preferences of what they can show. I'll look into that, Gibbs, though. That's a good point. But yeah, get entered on our giveaways. I do giveaways every Monday or Tuesday, whichever day I can stream, but today's Monday, so type !Cele, C-E-L-E, in chat, or the word celestial, and that will get you entered for 25 gold. And that will be our first giveaway tonight. That was one of my officers. He cute. Yeah, he cute. Got him. That's how you fight a thief, chat. You just think, where would I go if I was this thief in stealth? It's for an ad or a show called Teacup, scary show. It sounds horrifying. I'm sorry. Yeah, we'll do that drawing in about 10 minutes. And we can go over some more alternatives. I didn't want to bore people too much with the build editor, but we can definitely go over some alternatives. If people have specific builds, feel free to just like paste them in chat or tell me about them, and I will try to give you alternatives as well as best I can. But for example, my Kandi Mirage doesn't really get much of its damage through anything but Torment, so I would go Tormenting Runes, probably, for that. But we'll see. Might end up being something else. You don't like fight me? You're gonna be a thief over there. It's gonna be a thief over there. See how I'm still tracking him, by the way, chat? That's a bug. Because nothing on this class works. Bye. See you, homie. You can be a thief on that hill. Can you follow me? You can follow me. That's cute. Blow some cooldowns here, chat. Now I have too many Kandis. Yeah, that was a lot of people, actually. Yeah. That's fair. Hey, Aries, what's up? Yeah, it's been a bit. Welcome back, dude. You jumping on me. You had 12 people chasing me. Enter !Sally in chat, or Celestial, if you like typing words. And we'll get that drawing in a bit. But yeah, tomorrow they are removing concentration and expertise if their intro blog post is to be believed or relieved, finally from Celestial Gear after 3 years and change. So hope you enjoyed it while it lasted. And it's it's gonna be a good time to be a build crafter finally again. And honestly, all you Selly Willbenders or thieves or whatever it is out there, Mirages, Soul Beasts will be just fine. I actually have a sorry, I mentioned you have to be followed on Twitch. You don't have to be followed on YouTube, but thank you if you are. You're welcome to follow, enter, unfollow. It's just how my bot works. It's a little bit simpler. I actually tweaked up the Druid build, and it actually is going to run mostly Celestial Gear even after the patch, so that's going to be interesting. I think it'll be just fine. I didn't change my food. Dude, stop. Stop. Stop hitting me. Stop hitting me. Thank you. You are, like I said, welcome to enter, follow, enter, unfollow. Totally fine with me. Alright. Is he gonna try it? I think he's gonna try it. Selly Berserker's gonna be fine. Honestly, Selly Berserker is one of the ones that's gonna benefit the most from it, Gibbs. Because Selly Berserker only does like 2 conditions. One is confusion and the other one's burning. And you'll be able to choose either Perplexity Runes or Forgeman or Balthazar. It'll actually be really good for Selly Berserker. Hey Ray, what's up? Welcome back. Hopefully you're well and enjoying. No, it's gonna be good. The things that will get hit probably most with the Selly nerf are Ranger, Willbender. I say Willbender specifically, Firebrand kind of, but like no one plays Selly Firebrand, it's always healing or damage. Ranger, Willbender, and Ellie will probably... Yeah. See, the thing that people forget, Merkles, is that Celestial Gear is... Let me rephrase it, back up one step. Not exactly a re-rail, but kind of. There are very few actual gear combinations in this game that have both expertise and concentration on them. I think there's only, other than Ritualist, which was relatively a new PvE edition, there's only one other one, and it's called Vigilant, and it's power, toughness, concentration, expertise, and I don't think anyone has literally run it in the history of the game because it's so weird. And there's a reason for that, and that's because those two stats are two of the most game-breaking stats in PvE, but also by extension in World versus World, because it has a lot of the same balance. Well, if you win, I'll mail it out to you, Reg. Don't worry. I give people who don't give me a character name or an account name time, but we'll do that drawing in like a few minutes. I think we got 5. 5 on the timer. But other than Vigilant and Ritualist, there aren't really a lot of other combinations in the game, if any, that I can think of. So when they added concentration and expertise to Celestial Gear, which was already really good, and had Condi damage and power damage, I was like, what? Because you have to think about how they balance gear in the game and like which ones would be too overpowered. For example, when Ritualist was originally going to come out, it was not going to be Vitality Condi damage, it was going to be Power Condi damage, Expertise concentration, I believe, which is nuts. It's like all offensive boons, and it's just like, what were you thinking? So yeah, it's going to be back to a more healthy level of like balanced and stuff. You'll just have to pick and choose like one thing to spec into. So for your example, Gibbs, let me pull this back up here while we listen to some more Fable. He mentioned he's using leadership right now with all Selly gear. So if we go over to the builder real quick, this won't take but a moment. You have like mostly Selly gear, right? And leadership runes, right? For the full boon duration, I'm going to guess with interactions with Shield Master, right? So what you're going to want to do, especially on a, you think about what it comes with your kit. On a high toughness class like Warrior, this is going to be a lot easier to compensate for because you're going to lose about 40% in here boon duration. But if you wanted to run just something very similar after the nerf, you could just switch like all of this to Ritualist or a lot of it to Ritualist and like some of it to Vipers to make up some of the actual like power damage you were losing from Ritualist. You'll just have to like move some stuff around is basically the thing, but I'm really excited to give people like advice. Again, if you out there are a Celestial Refugee, watch this video, hang out with us, ask me questions, and ask questions in the comments as well, because I literally have nothing to do all day except my real job and answer comments. That's a lie. I have no free time, but if I can answer your question, I will, even if it's not about gear specific. So all right, let's get this drawing going. We got 2 minutes. Cool. Warrior, it'll actually be a little bit harder because easier, because you don't need all of that armor and thus toughness value. But I guarantee, guys, you're gonna notice a lot more interactability with whatever you're fighting after tomorrow. So it's going to be much more, what do they say? Fluid and fast-paced. It's going to be much more fast-paced. Because every damage was already kind of crazy. So, I mean, that's good. Runes are probably the last legendary you should make. I've had a lot of friends coming back to the game as well and asking me questions about, like, the how to make gold video and all of that stuff. Sorry, let me scooch my chair over. Yeah, you don't need to make runes. Legendary runes are probably the last thing that you should make. I highly recommend making one sigil, again, for the utility that it provides, just with, like, cleansing and whatnot, because that's account bound for reasons still. Although maybe they'll change that, because they said in that interview that we did over the break, or that we read over the break, they want to make World vs. World more accessible. And ANET, if you're listening, that's something I think would go a long way to doing that. But every time I put that on the forums, I get absolutely destroyed. All the gatekeeping build people, so... if you think that Celestial or Cleansing Sigils should be more accessible, let them know, because I'm very excited. I'm hyped for the change, even some changes in Zergs like Mech and DH. Let me move my chat down a little bit. It's not in the right place. Yeah, I'm just really... What's interesting is that when they did the Selly change, I had a bunch of people, and I don't know if this was deliberately gatekeeping or people were just like, not thinking that people would change to full Selly who were already in Zergs and in specialized like healing or power builds. I had a lot of people tell me that no, they're not going to run Selly in Zerging. Stuff like that. And then it turned out to be obviously just a very viable option because Selly is so strong and because it just gives so many stats, you know, bigger number better. So it's, I do wonder how it will impact Zerging in, you know, current year. I'm sure it does too. Is this our camp? This is our camp. This is perfect. Do this drawing. But I'm excited. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of them just trying stuff, and whether that's push development, you know, for a new PvP game mode or whatever, I'm super hyped for that. All right, let me do this. Dun, 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 dun. Make sure it grabbed everybody. Thank you for the entries. You may now unfollow if you would like. That is fine. Cool. Click this button. 3, 2, 1. It's actually already rolling. Vagulka? I hope I said that right. You have won. Rag, you have won. Congrats. Give me a character name or an account name before the end of the stream, and I will send you 25 gold. And we'll do a couple more of these because I am in a generous mood, and also because I have not played a lot of Guild Wars 2 today, so it's gonna be fun. Oh no! What's going on over here? Oh my god. As I itch my nose. Count how many... We need a number of times Pseudo itches his nose on stream counter, chat. I can go with the Dragon Trigger failing for no reason counter as well. So much invuln. So much invuln on Verts. I like that I have like my little 1v1 over here. The second Virtuoso of the night. This is sick. Oh, come on, don't run away! Bro! Fucking Virtuosos, man. Mesmer players are scum. Who would play Mesmer? It's such a purple class, right? Kind of idiot would do that. Yeah, give him some congrats, chat. That's an emote we need. I will add that to the list. Dude, we are going to fucking die. Alright, time to... Okay. Issues have arisen, chat. Issues have arisen. They're not chasing me, huh? I agree, Lau. They won't do it right away. Expect that buff in about 3 years, knowing ANET's balance cadence turnaround time. That's almost not a joke, but I agree, they do need some kind of something in exchange for transfusion, as well as extirpation. I hope I'm saying that correct. Yes, tomorrow's the patch day group. Because extirpation is also an extremely powerful thing that just like is getting yoinked tomorrow, and hopefully again it's the same thing with the transfusion or stealth nerf or something, you know, Dragon Trigger on Warrior or something else. Like it's gonna be... I hope they get something in exchange for it. I agree. I hope that gives them, what do they call it, like carnival tickets or design space to do something like that. Is Midnight King still good on Spellbreaker and PvP? If you can't get Fury any other way, like if you're not running Greatsword, it's probably pretty good Gibbs. Greatsword gives warriors functionally infinite Fury if you have a like base F1, because that's what the base F1 does. So if you have like no other way to get Fury, yeah, Midnight King's very good. But if you have a way to get Fury like you're running Greatsword, then I would stay away from it, but it depends on which Spellbreaker build you're running. The Extirpation nerf I wouldn't say isn't unnecessary, because they talked about how it's potentially just like a game-breaking thing, and if it stays in the game, they would probably end up adding it to something like maybe a shorter duration, but something like Spellbreaker Lao. So I can kind of see why they were just like yeeting it. But it's really good in PvP at Ocean Bat, and especially on Power Harb. And I think the biggest issue, if I was going to guess, is that it doesn't really provide counterplay because you can't cleanse it while it's on you. So I do, however, and I said it in the balance, like when we were doing the preview vid, I do, however, think that the weakness they're adding onto it, which is obviously really weak, pun intended, but also like that in no way makes up for it, right? Like one stack of weakness for 5 seconds or whatever it is, that's nothing. So I do think that that's a placeholder, and hopefully they do add, because it's your 5 skill, right? Like even though it hits 5 targets and weakness is a good condition, your 5 skill should still slap. So in some way or another, I do hope and I do think that they will eventually add something back to Scourge 5. Yeah, It's like, I don't know if it's at stacks now or if it's still at duration or low, but I know they talked about when they previewed it distinctly, like they were really worried that it was going to be way too strong. So, why don't you do Armancer with your first build since you had fun with it? And you ditch Selly? Yeah, that's fine. I mean, so here's the thing. Waza, and welcome, dude. Also, Rag, I still need a character name or an account name, or you can just message Salem, S-A-L-E-M, all one word. For the end of the stream, though. Try to do it while I'm remembering, because I'm very stupid. But Selly will still be good on Ellie, is the thing. Selly will still be good, especially on Ellie, right? It rhymes, so it has to be good. So I don't know if I would even ditch Selly on Ellie. I would just, like, maybe change up your runes to something like Leadership, depending on, or Monk or something, depending on what you want to do with it. Okay, we can definitely take this, or at least get some stacks. If you also already gave it to me, I'm sorry. I need a way that people can enter their just account names when they enter a giveaway. But again, I'm very stupid and I haven't thought of a way to do that yet. Thank you, Merkleys, for the follow. Sorry, I just saw that. Try to call out what people do. Give them little head pats. Everything likes head pats, chat. Never forget that. Half the reasons humans do what they do is for attention and head pats. Or no head pats make the world go round, and if no one gave head pats, the world would cease to exist. It depends if you want to be support, or if you want to be, like, sort of sustain-y, dually, or if you want to go full glass after the patch, right? You'll have to pick one of those things instead of just kind of being able to do all of them, you know what I mean? But if you are going to run Selly, especially in World vs. World, keep in mind that a Sigil of Vision will still be very good, because Sigil of Vision, unlike PvP, makes you crit for 3 seconds, not 3 hits. So it's always been very good in World vs. World, and will continue to be a very viable option for Selly players who want to still do power damage. This camp's kind of chunkin', chat. Dolyak's on a mission too. But if it makes you guys feel any better, I am not running Selly. I have a lot of builds that haven't for a really long time. I had a version of the Berserker build that did, that I was originally showing off. It had like 3 pieces of it, but I was more treating it as a supplemental stat than anything else. So I think it will be, you know, there's definitely things that you can play even before the patch that will still be very viable after the patch. And again, if you need something, be sure to check out the channel tomorrow. Hopefully the video goes up without any problems, and should be good. Hey Gremini, what's up? You're just in time to enter a second giveaway. I guess almost in time, but be in a little bit. We already had our first one. I'm talking about some Celestial alternatives, learning how to stream again. It's fun. It's fun. No, that's totally fine. As I can even mail people on Steam. So fun fact, I know no one knows this because why would you? But the trading post chat and guild chat and the mail system are shared between NA and EU. The only thing you can't do is if somebody's on Steam or I guess the Epic Store, I cannot mail you gem codes. I can still send you gold. So the couple times we've done gem card giveaways, I usually just offer to send people money who are on NA or EU instead of buying the item as well. No, that's totally cool. What I wish I could do is like spawn up an instance of the guild hall to play with the EU people. That would be amazing. Oh god damn it. I'm having like my weird duel. Oh, he's taking the Dolyak. All right, maybe he doesn't want to fight. I'm having like my weird duel versus the camp, and there's off in the distance there's a ranger that's like, I'm a mess your day up, man. I'm a get you. All right. Maybe we can tag team this camp. I'm not gonna BM him and jump in. Yeah, the gem code thing's kind of a bugger, but it is what it is. All right. Let me send this over. 1 second. I have to pay Sea Monster this week too. Dude, it's gonna be an insane week. Like, I have all these video ideas. Sorry, you're not getting a fancy message because I just saw something jump off in the distance, but congrats, dog. I have all this stuff planned. I have another record planned with another, excuse me, sorry, another content creator a little bit later this week. No spoilers, but it's going to be really fun. We're doing some stuff. And hopefully I'll be able to get that series all edited up for y'all. Lots of video stuff. Hopefully we'll get some more news from ArenaNet, especially because it's a larger patch day. New gem store stuff as well. So it's going to be good. Dude, I'm trying to fucking be nice, ass buck. Jesus. You fucking jerk face. I'm trying to like sit over here, wait for you to finish the camp so we can fight over it. And this dude's just like, nah, I'm going to throw Solar Storm on you, which is still not nerfed. And then like be a willbender and probably run the fuck away in a second. Oh, Jesus, no, he's just going to kill me. That was a lot of damage. All right, fair enough. But yeah, it's good. I've teased this series a little bit, I can tell you guys. So, it's a series that, like, what do you love about Guild Wars 2? And I already did the first record, but I didn't want to finish editing it till I had a defined style. So, it is what it is. Yeah, that was a lot of damage. That was through warrior toughness, too. That was crazy. So, it is what it is. But yeah, I wanted to have 2 episodes of it, but I finally got a hold of a second person, so we're going to record that, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's mainly made to showcase just like different people who have played this game for way too long and have their knowledge base in different things in this game, and like, what do you enjoy about, you know, Guild Wars 2? Why do you enjoy it? Why are you still playing it? It's, you know, it's a interesting story, and I think different people like different things, so I'm really excited. Oh, welcome, dude. Welcome back. It's great to hear you jumping back in the game, Reg. Yeah, Guild Wars 2 is the ultimate jump in, jump out game. And I think it's found its niche as that. But I totally understand. That's one of the reasons I just give away my money. Because, like, what am I going to do with 25 gold? It's going to help a new person or a returning player way more. Bro, you're a char car. I see you, Mr. Char car. I can do that too. It's the cleverest char car in existence, dude. Look at this guy. He's like living the dream. Oh my god, the jukes. That's tonight's like shorts content. This char car is like, oh my god. Istan. Are you doing the return to stuff? That's interesting. If you're trying to get to the point where you can just give money away to like friends and stuff, just make and sell End of Dragons legendaries. I think you were on that grind, Geode. But all of my officers returned like this week because they're all hyped about the new raid, I guess. Or a lot of them did, and they're all asking me like, how do you make money in this game? And I just linked them the video. And they're like, no, explain it to me. And I just linked them the video again. This guy, he's living the char car dream. Oh my god. Or Dune Roller? Is that what it's called? I love this. This is the kind of weird-ass interaction you never get. Alright. He can live his life. I'm not going to bother him. That's awesome, dude. That's unironically really cool. A lot of people watching in the comments are like, what is this? It's a tactivator you actually get from camps, and it's kind of like this mobile tank that can attack walls and gates and stuff with cannons. It's pretty cool. Overall, Selly, as you said, as like a roaming thief, you have to switch to ritualist vibe. If you're Condi thief, I don't know. It's up to you. I would still go with Selly for roaming thief if that's what you're used to, especially for the tankiness. Maybe our resident thief dude in here has some better advice, but Condi thief isn't always has been very strong, and is he gonna do it? He's gonna do it. Oh my god. This is char car, man. This is a char car silhouette. Look at this. Did you know about this? This is a real thing that is in the game. I love this guy. He's my favorite. I don't think you can heal in it though. Oh my god, you can? He can. You can heal in it. What is this? Dune Roller. Time left 7 minutes. He's trying to take a tower with it. This is awesome. Go race with him. I'd need my own char car, is the tragedy. I'd have to go tank a camp and then wait 20 minutes and then slot the tactivator or whatever it is. You like Sword Axe plus Spear as a Berserker? Yeah, Sword Axe is good. X isn't really unless you can get lockdown on it, but, you know, you do you. X is really good with the trait because the cooldown becomes so low, so. Here's what it is. Let me catch up on chat. Sorry, guys. Overall, Selly. Right, we were talking about Selly Thief. So, Selly Thief, I would still go Selly and then take, like, if most of your damage, if you're, like, playing Spectre, most of your damage is coming from Torment, I would take something like that, or a rune to supplement, like, a lot of the damage, like maybe a Poison rune or something like that. It's really up to you, though. So, you know, give it a shot. See what's going to work. Thief is already real squish, so if you're used to being able to take more than, like, 2 hits... still run that Selly gear after tomorrow. I think it'll still be fine. But like I said, a lot of Thief's damage, correct me if I'm wrong, Worries, but if a lot of Kandi Thief's damage just comes from, like, the Torment they do, in addition to just, like, constantly applying poison, so as long as you have some, like, some poison duration or a Doom Sigil, I think you'll be fine. Relatively new player wish ANET would buff hero points. The HP of some raid encounters, some HOT blasters still in with the power. Yeah, the power creep's nuts. The thing with maybe Silhouette probably has a better opinion on that than I do. The thing with power creep again is like the Celestial Gear clearly wasn't helping that in World versus World, but the power creep in PvE is they really put this weird hard line in the sand when Legendary Cirrus came out, where you need stuff to be able to do like 40k rotations, which I think is a really weird decision to do now. If I was going to do that, I almost would have nerfed the health on it and nerfed some of the damage, because I mean, I'm old man Guild Wars 2, right, in a lot of ways. I remember back in my day, stuff did like 27k on a golem, and that was too much. And that's how encounters were designed, and now we have crap pulling like, you know, 50 on golems and stuff, so it's insane, right? But that does make encounters a lot more accessible, and honestly, I know this is a hot take and a very unpopular opinion, the way it's been billed as a teaching tool. I think that Transfusion is still going to be extremely strong for teaching new players after the nerf. I think what they just don't want is partially because they have a new raid coming out, and partially because they don't want to just invalidate things like the Ellie Resglyph or the Ranger shout or command, sorry, that just pulls people to you and out of danger. That they don't want that functionality on an even lower cooldown that's just spammable, that also gives you barrier and alacrity on Necro, right? So you kind of have to pick and choose. You play Remnant 2? I have watched my friends play Remnant 2. I saw that you're going to be dipping into that. I encourage you to do build videos for that, dude. I think a lot of your channel would be really interested in that. I would watch build videos in Remnant 2, and I don't play Remnant. So, like, it's kind of... Silhouette, it's kind of interesting because a lot of the guild, like this guild, either came from WoW or Borderlands, and those are two very different games. And a lot of the people that came from Borderlands really like the build, like skill tree crafting aspect that is in this game. So I actually, you know, if your channel's been enjoying builds, I recommend doing them, or at least trying one. I think people would be super stoked on that, even if you put it in your membership section. That'd be awesome. So the new raid is not an excuse. Yeah, the Virtuoso thing is another issue where it's just, that's the hard line in the sand where it's just like, I don't know what they do for Virtuoso other than just buff everything, because they don't want to nerf it, right? Clearly, so I don't know. Here's the thing, Gremini, do you think that if Virtuoso they ever did nerf the damage, people would just run like Power Mirage? I am on NA. Feel free to come play with me. Tandem. I'd love to play with people. Also, apologies if we're on EU. I would also love to play with you, but I cannot, because I am Potato. It's interesting, because one of the content creators that was going to do a thing with, I thought she was on EU, and after she said yes, I was like, oh, I'm going to have to pay for a fucking server transfer there and back. And it turns out she's on NA, so I was like, oh, thank you. Saves me like 30 bucks or whatever. Oh, man. Here's the lag. I was worried. Yeah, I don't know. The other hard line in the sand thing with Legendary Cirrus and things like Harvest Temple CM, if they're not going to nerf the difficulty, as Gremini pointed out, is there's classes like Virtuoso. I mean, you can do it with 10 warriors, right? People have shown that. But if you're not going to do that, there's classes like Virtuoso that need to have space, not only for portals on their bar, but need to be able to pull insane damage from range, like insane cleaving, piercing damage from range. So unless you're going to add that level of utility and bullshit to another class, there's really nothing else that can do that. So I'm not sure if that was the best move on ArenaNet's part, but it's, you know, current year. It is what it is. We'll see. It's always fun to watch, you know, watch stuff happen. Yeah, Remnant's really cool. I played a bunch of one. It's really neat. I just don't have time for stuff. I barely had time to get my video done today. I was super impressed, dog. Yeah, go check out Silhouette, by the way. Free plug for him. Like, he didn't pay me or anything, but his channel's also very candid about, like, what's going on with the game and what he's up to. So if you like this sort of, like, transparency, I'm just doing this for fun sort of attitude, check him out. He does PvE content, and it's kind of a good balance. Good supplement for this channel, I feel. Probably y'all are, but, you know, go check him out. He's pretty chill. I was super impressed today when you mentioned you get a build video done in like 5 hours or whatever it is. Editing mine for World vs. World today, I sat down and I was like, oh, this is going to take me like 3 hours. It took me all day, dude. So, power to you. Maybe I just suck at editing. People don't know how long those things freaking take. Like, there's a reason editor is a job on YouTube now. Asking because I fought a guy in Spectre on my scrapper in Red BL. Not sure not people play that. Oh, were you fighting a Bladesworn? Yeah, maybe. That might have been me. If I had a bunch of infusions, it was definitely me. Oh, hello, person. Is this Geode? This is Geode. Sick Ranger, Geode. I could get my Ranger as well. I updated the Druid build as well. I know it wasn't, like, the best when we tried it out last week, but like I mentioned about 1,000,000 times during that stream, it was going to get iterated on. And it's very, very cool now. I'm actually super excited to try it after the Celestial nerf because it still runs mostly Celestial gear. So we'll see. We'll see, you know, if it's good. If it's no, try something else. Even on a power build, though, it still runs mostly Celly. It's going to be interesting. All right, we got... I feel like... You know what? I'll tell you guys what. If someone can give me a topic, I'll try to think of a trivia question that we could do. Fun build trivia question. And if not, I will just do another RNG giveaway for another 25 gold. Because I hate money. And there's something deeply wrong with me. They're never... So, here's the two options, right, Tandem? Bladesworn is so bad, and it has been so conspicuously absent from all of their balance patches for so long that they know it sucks dog dick, and in a bad way, if there could possibly be a good way. It's awful, right? And, like, it's so bad that it needs a complete rework, or my tinfoil hat theory is correct, and Cal broke up with the designer in the fucking halfway through the design process, and they're never going to touch it again. But conceptually, it's really cool, and it has such a heavy influence on the story that I would be astonished if they don't do a rework at some point. But again, this class has been... It's funny you mentioned that. I'm not gonna... I swear to God, this won't turn into one of my many pseudo-complaints about Bladesworn streams, but I've decided that because we have so many new dudes and dudettes, and because a lot of people haven't watched my original Bladesworn, like, critique video that I put, like, 400 hours of work into, that's not a joke, because I wanted to be constructive with my criticism, not just sit here and be like, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad, because that's not productive, and they asked for criticism or constructive feedback. I wanted to do that. But because it's an older video, not a lot of people have seen that. I think I'm just going to upload it every year because I'm not monetized anyway. So enjoy yearly uploads of that one video that, like, statistically 3 out of 10 of you have watched. It's going to be good. It depends on what you're doing, too. Like, a lot of conversational stuff. Like, I'm hoping that when I actually... Now that I've got it cut up, now that the timeline thing that we did, Silhouette... spoilers, but we did a little record thingy. I'm hoping that will take less time comparatively, but it's still a long video, so yeah. I always rate, especially with ArenaNet, maybe doing more elite specs, maybe not. Again, they haven't confirmed anything like that. It's just my second tinfoil hat theory. I always try to rate ArenaNet because they have really good ideas, right? Their specializations, especially the weird ones, on idea versus execution. And a lot of them are really good ideas, but butthole execution. A lot of them are really good execution on what's kind of a mediocre idea, right? So like for instance, the latter category would almost apply to something like Scrapper. Where is it? What? It's like this junkyard brawler, right? And it's like, oh, well, that's not super hype, but it's still like pretty cool how they did it, especially with the gyros and stuff. So I definitely think that they deserve a lot of credit, especially working as an old engine. But I also don't hold out any copium like that they will fix my class, or I guess hopium that they'll fix my class one day. It's more of copium at this point. 1 hour per 5 minutes. Yeah, sounds right. Yeah, I think it'll be an elite spec with no weapon. I really do. Or if it has a weapon tied to it, it will be relevant to the Soto weapon. That was a lot more people right there than I thought. Be careful, Geode. What is shooting me? Oh, there's also a scrapper here. Sick. And I'm chilled. Sick. Even... Oh! I was like, what? What just interrupted me? It turns out it was like 20 people. That's fair. Could also be for core weapons, I suppose. Like, you know, a mace warrior spec or something like that. That's true. That's not a bad idea. That would make a lot more sense, Mr. Gambling Dedicated, because then you, as you said, you wouldn't require Soto to use it. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I don't think they'd do it around Janthier Wilds. Yeah, give Gibbs some latitude. He's on a phone. No, it's interesting to see what like wavelength people are operating on as well. Also, I want to specifically call this out. It's really funny to me where something will get posted on Reddit, like that one article that we did a news roundup on it. Like, I'll record a thing, Muckluck will record a thing, we'll both be editing it, and then it'll go up relatively the same time. And I'm also really glad I get mine up, like, a couple hours before his, because otherwise people would be just like, you copied him for this, just like they were with the me.exe video, even though mine was first. And it's like, dude, there is no way on God's green earth that I could bang out a video like that with the amount of editing that goes into it in that amount of time. Like, maybe if I did it in one take, maybe. But it's always just so funny to me where it's like, no, I did this forever ago. And so did he. So, god damn it. Archer's like 2 OP. Yeah, that's the thing, Lau. I don't like that they did the weapon homogenization thing. I think it was just like a feature they had ready to go, if that makes any sense. I'm sure Chad has heard me talk about this before, but in PvP forever, you could put on like Chronomancer, right? And equip a shield, and then duck back into PvE, and you would still have the shield equipped. The skills on the shield would just be grayed out. So I very much think that was just like a flag they had to flip for the release of Soto, and then afterward they were like, let's ship this as a feature. I actually really hate what it did in terms of balance, but I also understand that eating food and continuing your game is important, and they probably didn't have the weapons done for release, you know what I mean? So I totally understand that. Is this a catalyst? Do you want a 1v1? Let me have this 1v1 if he wants. I'll 1v1 you. Come here. Fight me. Fight me with your overpowered celestial gear. Come on. Nah, he doesn't want. He's got a bunch of stacks. He just wants to jump off his cat and nuke me to death. Yeah. I mean, it just in terms of, like, damage numbers, it made stuff a lot stronger, let alone, like, in terms of, you know, this thing is sort of balanced by not having a stun, or this thing is sort of balanced by not having a barrier. Stuff like that. I mean, I'll say right now, Warrior having, you'll see tomorrow in the Broken Builds video, Warrior having an on-demand offhand Aegis on pistol is bullshit. Because it interacts with Shieldmaster, and they've kept that interaction. Like, they even reworded Shieldmaster to provide for that interaction, so they're probably not going to change it. So there's definitely stuff on Warrior, too, that even though we got, like, 3 offhand weapons, which are all largely the same and kind of useless, there's definitely things that were like, oh, Bladesworn's thing was having reflects, but now, like, Berserker and Spellbreaker can have reflects and stuff, and they've had to adjust the Aegis duration. So, yeah, it's nutty. And then after that, they were just like, completely fuck it, and let's give Necromancer mobility with swords, and like Warrior range damage with staff, and like, It's nuts. I could go get the druid build actually, Aries, if you want to see how I updated it. That one's gonna be coming. I hope it's still good as I think it's gonna be after the balance patch. Sorry, we're just like doing stuff and I'm talking about whatever, Geode. I'll try to take some stuff here in a second. Get some stacks. Stacks OP. Nerf stacks. I hope your trades are going well. I hope the rest of the world isn't influencing it too much in a negative way. Stuff's kind of crazy right now, but hopefully everything works out for the best. But yeah, pistol, like, on Scourge had a stun. It also had a good, you know, amount of torment application. No, Shieldmaster is fine. It's just, I used it as an example of, like, other than Sundering Leap, Warrior didn't have Aegis, right, Ocean Bat? On something outside Bladesworn. So it's another example of them giving, you know, the little incremental things of power creep that we talk about, at least in terms of functionality. So it's interesting. Yeah, let me see if there's a queue, and if not, I'll go grab it. Oh, there's a one-person queue. Geode, you're gonna have to... Oh, is this a 2v2? Is this a 2v2? Is this a 3v2? Is this a 4v2? I'll take it. Fight me. Fuck yeah. Run this Weaver, dude. I am so excited for that trait to get nerfed, actually. The pulsing barrier thing. That thing is bullshit. No! Geode! I got you, homie. I don't got you, homie. Ah, too late on the Bulls charge. Shit. Sorry! Almost. Yeah, Hollow Hammer is another one that people slept on for a really long time. I'm sorry, Geode. Hey, Maddie, what's up? Sorry I couldn't play the other day. We were actually doing PvE content. It was amazing. Yeah, let me switch to the Druid build. I can definitely show that off a little bit. I don't have, like, a link for it, but I can, you know, one day, maybe in the VOD. Let me grab a plant Sarah instead of real Sarah. Reaper's gonna be fun. So somebody actually asked me what this skill is. This is a Sylvari racial skill, and if you'll notice, it's just entangle but has 900 range, which is pretty sick. So we're not going full scumbag immobilized druid, but we're gonna be going like semi scumbag kind of immobilized druid. So it's gonna be fun. I gotta remember what my food is. Oh look, it's the same thing I run on everything. How'd I guess? EBG. Sick, it's a fake Q. Oh, you use it on Gorseval to immobilize the dudes? I remember that. You remember Gorseval, what was the meta strategy? Seed turret Gorseval to get it to phase? That was funny. Hang on. Oh no, my chat is broken. Help potato. Can I close it? I can't even close my chat window. There we go, we fixed it. Q. Alright, chat. We did Celestial. Let's see here. We need another word. Word for chat. You can't play for 2 weeks. Is that family stuff or school stuff? Don't worry, we will. Celestial's getting nerfed. It'll be great. Hammer Hollow's fun because Hammer was good and Hollow was good. So you put those two things together and you get something that's kind of broke. Like, Hammer basically was Scrapper's elite specialization if you weren't going to go full damage grenade kit in a lot of ways. And Hollowsmith obviously has its own, like, little transform thing going, so... Yeah, those two things I think people really slept on for a really long time. Nice, dude. Hopefully it goes well. Travel safe. Try to have some fun along the way. And thank you for the resub last time. I don't know if I caught you. Appreciate it. Anyone who's new here, thank you for the subs or whatever. You know, Twitch bits, anything like that just goes to our giveaways. That's why I'm able to give away like 100 gold every week. So if that's your thing, feel free. I'll take the subs. If not, give them to somebody who, you know, actually makes money from this bullshit. But it is totally fine. Hey, Puva. Hey, Dream. What's up? Hopefully you guys are well. You guys are just in time. Let's get this rolling here. Exclamation point balance in chat. All one word. You got to be followed on Twitch. You just have to exist on YouTube. But thank you if you are. You're welcome to follow, enter, unfollow. And I have to remember I have a nifty little druid skill. Dude, Maddie, that's... Silhouette actually brought this up when we were doing stuff, or when, I think when he joined the guild. And he was like, I think we're the only people that lift. I'm like, no, not in this guild, man. It's an insane, a truly insane number, and it's great. Truly insane number of people in this guild, or in my streams, just because of the positive mentality I try to foster, actually go to the gym and lift and stuff. And if you don't, it's not your thing, that's totally fine, but like, it's really impressive, so... Trailblazers are possible to carry pistol, dagger, Condi, Tempest. That sounds awful to fight. Oh my god. Please, no. I don't want it. And to buff Selly. I don't know how they could do it. I actually really like the systems that are on pistol. I just think it comes down to the fact that all the skills are so strong they can't... Well, all the skills are so strong because they all have, like, you know, extra crap attached to them, Dream, that they can't be more than one target, really. So it has to be in this weird, like, dueling weapon place, right? So it is what it is, really. Oh, I almost got him. The Druid 3 is just on crack bullshit, chat. I called it when they put this in the game, and I still maintain. The Druid, your Astral 3, whatever it's called, Moonshot or whatever it is just a nuts move. We're gonna die, by the way. I would get on a horse. Alright, maybe not. Let's see how this goes. Okay, we're gonna die. Yep, we're gonna die. Absolutely. There's something in there that does every Condi in the game. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What was that? It was actually the Revenant. I think the Revenant has Permeating Pestilence on, and he legend swapped and it transferred all of it back. That's fair. Made the Tempest to kill Willbenders. That's sick, dog. Thank you, Slaw. Appreciate it. Hopefully you're enjoying. I'm also going to try some stuff out with the thumbnail tomorrow. If it's one you've seen or something new, don't freak out. I'm just using their little test feature. Well, didn't really get to show it off there, but this build is a lot of fun and pretty good. Let me see if I can find it to link it to you, Aries. Hang on. It's a little bit awkward because a lot of the stuff on it is gonna change tomorrow, so I can't really link the Selly gear. Hopefully McLeod updates it. Oh, and shout out to the guy who maintains this, by the way. This is a better use of your money, chat. If you want to donate to him, McLeod maintains this. Just like, as near as I can tell, he doesn't even have a referral link. I wish he did, because then I would use his. But if you want to throw him some money, it's pretty okay. Because it chunks, Ares. I don't know. If you want, like, offhand dagger, it's probably better. I agree, nah. Or if they just put a new map in. They nerfing Willbender? They're never actually nerfing Willbender, dude. What they're doing tomorrow is they're nerfing Celestial gear. So, sort of. Bro. Oh, that's... Oh, they're all right still here. I thought they had moved on. Alright, fair enough. Ah! He bannered me. I'm not ready for it. I like that I'm getting shot in stealth. Oh, man. I'm sorry, Geode. I wasted your banner. We'll see. We'll see. Honestly, again, it's not really a problem in PvP. And that's because it's like boon durations aren't super bullshit. So we'll see if like taking the concentration, or at least having to have them spec into concentration and do a little bit less damage maybe, will do anything. Although, you know, Diviners is in the game as well, so it may not. I like how he's doing constant pulsing damage there, and this dude still got away. Oh, the amount of bullshit you can build in World vs. World, dude. This guy's got a build. It's good. I mean, there's a reason I did a broken builds video on Vindicator, right? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Jesus Christ. This guy's just like Kite Central. I'm kind of impressed that he has the amount of energy to like deal with this. He's just got stability for days, man. He's enjoying the last hurrah of Selly gear is what it's got to be. Man, it's so overpowered. Oh, I love this. His build's insane. It's so good, dude. Get him, tree. Oh, he's a Moa. He gave him the evade. We would have had him if that mesmer, like, didn't give the dude the Moa evade. That was funny. Yeah, this dude's build's nuts. They're coming now. Yeah, that's a problem. Gotta not be here. Be careful. I like how the counter to Vindicator is supposed to be immobilized. I did that, and he just jumped and cleansed it. Oh my god. This dude's build's nuts. Don't do it. Don't fight him on the hill. That's what he wants. It's the last hurrah of Selly gear. No, I can't get you. No. Geode. Ah, they like have their whole Zerg here again. Aw, man. What band is this? This is Freienschwanz or Freienschwanz. Urukai. They're German. They're great. Yeah, retaliation, salvation, it's nuts. Is this Valen's build? It might be. I believe that. Dude's pretty good at build crafting. Although I think he had definitely had something with boon duration in there because he had perma stab. And I wanted to show off the druid build. Not a very good matchup for that. Tis what it is, though. Exclamation point balance in chat, and we'll do another drawing here in a little bit. Ah, missed it. That one doesn't give you lift. What server are we on? Whatever this is. Hall of Judgment, it seems. I don't know if he was on Marauders, though. Because he had a lot of, like, damage reduction just passively. I'd like to be in the door, thank you. Careful, they're right there. You probably weren't removed, Geode. Let me hit you up. What's your Discord name? Just send it to me. You probably weren't removed. We have a temporary link via the link, so if you joined with that one link, you won't be able to get back in if you didn't get a rank. So you probably weren't removed. It probably is just like the temp link. I can get you sorted out now. Yeah, I'm trying to make spear work. It's not bad, but it's not good on Ranger. Here, how about this? I will, hey, I cover, what's up? I'll send you my Discord name, hang on. And you can whisper it or friend it, and we can get this sorted out either during or after the stream. Sorry for the audio switching over chat. 1 second. I have to turn off streamer mode every time I do this. So annoying. Thank you, Discord. Don't worry, I'm not one of the idiots that streams their Discord. Although, you wouldn't get much out of mine. Right. 0822. Hang on, Discord's like lagging out. Okay, interesting. There we go. Sorry about that. Cool. 0822. Just friend me on there, like, and then I can get you sorted out. And what name am I looking at for? Is it Geode? No, you're fine. This is the time to ask me about that stuff. Same thing with like how to join the guild and whatnot. Like, I have a role that I'll like help people, and this is like 60,000 people asking me all at once. Doing waypoint unlocking? That sounds awful. Just buy them from the trading post, lol. It's going. We're enjoying in quotes the last days of Celestial Gear. It's gonna be a thing. Yeah, but I'm still working on this build. It's better than it was. Oh, we can swap back to Bladesworn. I want to fight that guy with my Bladesworn build, see if it does any more damage. Geode Fractal. Okay. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for it. Just shoot me a message or a friend request and I'll get you sorted. Sorry about that, Geode. It's the temp link is in the message of the day for people to like copy and enter, and then they're supposed to DM an officer, but nobody ever does. And you probably didn't know that, to be fair. And for people like invite people for raids and whatnot, especially with the new one. You're poor. Well, enter our new giveaway, Coco. ! Balance in chat. You just have to exist on YouTube or be followed on Twitch, and you'll be fine. You have the chance to win 25 gold. I do these every Monday. German bands don't DMCA as often as America. That is not true. Gibbs, it depends, but it is what it is. Sony's real bad though. No, Sony's the worst, and their subsidiaries are even worse, especially about Kesha songs that just aren't real and don't exist. Oh man, yeah, Sony's the worst, and I have gotten a couple strikes from Fryish once, but it's actually like they usually let me play their music. Do they just like do the YouTube partner program thing, Gibbs? The one that's really bad is the one that Josh, the lead singer, and a couple other members are in. That's called, I'm gonna butcher this. I apologize for like the 18 German people watching this. It's like d'Argentine. It's like DA apostrophe a bunch of other letters I can't pronounce. And that band, whoever owns the rights to it, is like real sketch about their rights issues. So they always DMCA you, and you will pull the entire video. Take 25 gold. We'll enter. You have to type !balance to get entered. It's RNG. I'm sure Enigma would give you 25 gold, though. He's been bothering me and doing nothing. It's for a good cause. Am I balding? I don't think so. Got my hair pulled back. I don't know, chat, am I balding? You guys would know better than I would. Spec does suck. I was doing worse on Druid, though. Although, to be fair, we're fighting an Immortal Vindicator who clearly knew what he was doing. I don't know what that is. Is that like dabbing? With the kids and their healies and their on fleek and their fire? It may have not gotten you. I haven't checked my bot, so there's entirely possible you did enter. Multitasking people. Sorry. It's crazy. Paper roll. Yo. What's up, dude? This is the man who has a functional class. If you want ranger videos and ranger advice, go hit him up. This guy is the god king of space in terms of ranger, and I've been meaning to hit him up for my bad ranger builds. He's amazing. Go check him out. Really, really solid, really, really good videos as far as I'm concerned. What's up, Ranger bro? You should watch some paper roll videos. What? Just rallied this asshole. What the fuck? Also, he was invulnerable? I mean, I try. I try with the garbage can that ArenaNet gives me, but it's not as bad as people think. It's just jank AF. Yeah, I'm slowly building a druid for post-Selly nerfs, so we'll see how that goes. It may or may not be good. I've seen a lot of your videos as well, have been, I don't need no stinking Selly. It's pretty solid. I like that we're getting to the point where we have at least like one person who's just like real good at, or at least like makes videos dedicated to like each profession and has like insane nuances memorized and stuff. Like there's the Vindicator guy, there's the Willbender guy that writes like impassioned posts on Reddit. I love that crap. I like the idea of there being these like, you know, actual guilds of like warriors and stuff. Well, thank you for the fake follow. I won't report you. How about that? Thanks, man. Enter our giveaway real quick. I'll extend it by 2 minutes. Exclamation, not that you probably need it, but exclamation point balance in chat. We'll get this drawing done as soon as we take this camp. It is what it is. I'm flattered, man. That's amazing. Is there a mesmer guy? Remini's the mesmer guy, and all he keeps telling me is Virtuoso's really good, and he hates it, so... there isn't a mesmer guy. There's a mesmer girl, Coco. Her name is Emmy.exe, and she's like god king of space in terms of chronomancers. So if you... it's mostly like PvE, but if you want to know like ins and outs of chronomancer, she's in a similar position as me, where she doesn't like do this for money. She just like really likes mesmer, so go hit her up. Pretty cool. I'm trying to think. There's a bunch of thief players. I would recommend Syndrinner, honestly, mostly because I'm not biased at all and he raided me that one time, but Syndrinner is probably the best thief in the game right now. Apologies to all the other thieves. LE players. I'm trying to think now, like each profession. Enigma just complains about raids. Don't listen to him at all. Yeah, that's her. Alright, let's do this drawing, chat. Let me roll this while the supervisor teases me around this camp. Oh, man. Yeah, for any of our new dudes, welcome. Again, we're going to have a broken builds video going up on Berserker tomorrow on the channel, so a little bit of peek behind the scenes for that. Really good. Left is the God King of Thief. Interesting. I know there's a bunch of Snow Crows people that are really good for Thief, and, like, deliberately don't put builds up because they're too hard, which I would believe, because Thief is just as borked as Warrior. 3, 2, 1. I'm taking a bit because there's a lot of people. Hold, please. Haha, I used my useless. I'd almost say Valen's the Revenant guy, honestly. A lot of his builds these days are Revenant, mostly because he got tired of Warrior sucking dick. There's a couple other ones. I think Spudsy does PvE Revenant guides as well. Like, he seems like he really likes it. And there's another dude named I Eat You Lol, who's Australian, I think, who's done a couple. Wow, that took forever. Coco, you've won, though. So your dreams came true. Congrats, dog or dogette. Give me a character name or an account name, or just whisper Salem. S-A-L-E-M. All one word. I will shoot you 25 gold. Yeah, the Snow Crow's Discord's pretty solid. You can ask them like weird rotation things. I also love that our guild just has like on point fashion. Can't shout it out enough. Oh, that's sick. You're one step closer to being able to buy a 1v4 on this Cancer Pistol Condi Tempest. I think you might be better at building Condi builds than I am, Dream, these days. I'm a washed up Condi Mesmer. Trailblazer is an Apocalypse theory. Salem, S-A-L-E-M is probably the easiest if you don't want to put a character name. My chat's pretty chill, but I understand. Oh, Lord Heisens are great. No, you can just whisper that one. It's fine. It doesn't have to be fast. You can do it in like 20,000 years. Dude. What's up, dude? Are you running Written in Stone, Dream? I'm a specifically washed up Mirage player, I would say then. Hey, there you are. Sick. Also, free plugs for Vanguards of Ascension. We've had just a buttload. I'm going to do my best not to dox you here, actually, because that's how whispering works. I'm going to free plug for Vanguards of Ascension. If you would like to join, we just have one rule. It's real easy. No political or religious stuff in guild chat. But we've had a ton of people join over the break and a ton of people apply online. And because Enigma hates doing interviews, I have to catch up on those. So if you did apply, I will be doing that tomorrow. So going through those. So don't worry about it. But some people, if you know, you would like to join just on the stream and tell me you're okay with that rule, that's totally fine as well. So as long as there's some minimum vetting process. Yes, this is me. You are totally fine. No, just in general, people ask me. I asked you to do them 5 years ago. And then all my officers like took breaks at the same time. Oh, you do have a cringe account name? That's pretty good. Most of the cringe account names are just a bunch of consonants that I know. This is a bird. This guy wanted a 1v1, he's not gonna get it. Except if my skills lag out, then he'll get it. Can you not? God damn it! Oh, man. Alright, Geode. Let's go take some stuff. Jesus Christ, what have you been doing? I've been sucking it like Druid in front of paper roll. How embarrassing, man. Yo, paper roll, since you may or may not be here, if you are here, if you're not, don't worry about it, but let me know if you want to be my third victim in the What Do You Love About Guild Wars 2 series. I already got like 2 things that I need to edit, so why not throw a third onto the pile? That'd be good. Ideally, I wanted to do, chat, I wanted to literally like edit all the episodes and then put like 20 episodes up, but not only on my channel, like have one on my channel to start and then like ping pong them around from people's channels. Like, you know, here's the silhouette episode and here's the, you know, paper roll episode or whatever, like to the different people. But there's literally no way to do that because of how YouTube works. So, and it would still be my editing style because I'm not going to make someone else edit my garbage. So I thought that would be really awesome. I mean, that's pretty good, yeah. You super serious world versus world person has to call out your bullshit, like, account name. Oh, my nose itches. Take a shot, chat. Ooh, 2 people. We got this, dog. 3 people. We got this, dog. Fight us. God damn it. It's a willbender. Get him. How was that blocked? I had the unblockable debuff. Whatever. Fuck it. Space Gremlins. Alright. I like how willbenders can just exist and block my shit. Fucking amazing class. At least he stayed, though. Take a line. I don't do drugs, Maddie. Drugs are bad for you. It's the Dune Roller, bro! Oh my god, we're gonna get like 1v50'd by a Dune Roller. There you go. I love this Dune Roller guy. He's like my hero. He's playing Harbinger, which is kind of butt, but he's kind of my hero. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. If you so we're gonna be able to, or how we've been doing it is over Discord, but if your upload is awful, I understand. We can figure something out though. Let me know. Let me know. Are you talking to me or are you talking to the actual Pseudo Udo in the guild? Because we have one. Core Necro with swords? I kind of love it. He clearly knows what he's doing. Careful. Got him. Oh man, I love Dune Roller, man. He's the hero of tonight's stream, or woman. He's great. I'll use my real heal skills to hit you. There we go. My definitely real heal skills that are 100% intended. Oh my god, every time I click this chat thing, it just like yeets over to a different monitor. I'm listening to a remix of a couple of their songs. I think some of their music's good, but it's all super DMCA'd, so you have to listen to remixes. That one's really good though. That one's by Nickness did that mashup Enigma. With the Stolyak. Yeah, you gotta kite the supervisors. They chunk. This Dolyak is busy blocking bullets with its butt, which is almost a feature at this point. Does it actually? Does it get buffed in a meaningful ways or like ancillary bullshit? This guy's a stage hazard. Don't bother. He's gonna be a willbender over there, and I'm in the wrong weapon. More damage? Sick. Pistol's already really cool. It seems like the kind of thing that if you like, and it would be like really good if you got really good at it. There are consequences for first, second, and third place. You're penalized for first because you have to go fight Maguma, Wazza. I mean, I think you probably mean like Guild Wars 1, where if you held whatever realm it was, you got to do raids essentially. And I've actually been talking about that with a couple people as well more recently, so I don't know how that would work in like current year because you want your game to be more accessible, not less. But I do think that it would be cool if you got like, you know, a 5% damage buff in PvE or something if you were like ranked #1, something like that. I think that'd be really cool. No, pistol's a good weapon. It's just really complicated, so no one used it and everyone hates it. Dream, like on Ellie. It's super good. No, pistol and the frost thing has the same properties, or like frost field or whatever it's called. Has the same properties as the warrior F1 longbow thing in berserk mode. Scorched Earth, thank you brain, where it will just go through projectiles. Cosmetic could be tough as well. I think they would be more willing to do damage buffs than cosmetic buffs for like owning stuff in World versus World. Because a lot of this game actually cares about cosmetic buffs. So I feel like many people would complain, but I could be wrong. What do you have? Do you have any ideas for that? What is this? This is a red guy. We're going to help the red guy out. We're going to help the red guy out, and then he's going to get the camp. We're going to just leave. We're just going to leave. No, you can have your camp. We're just going to leave. Go nuts. Oh, he's not coming back. Come back, dude. Yeah. I'm gonna bow at him. He gets the camp. No need to BM everybody, chat. Just virtuosos that do infinity damage. Yeah, that's fair. People just complain about stuff. Hey, Moe, what's up? Oh my god, thank you for the raid. That's ridiculous. How's it going, man? Hopefully you're well. Yeah, the only game. So here's an idea I had, Coco, for, like, everybody loves the Revengeance soundtrack, right? I want to get the dude that directed, like, that conducted the Metal Gear Revengeance soundtrack. I just want to contract him for a sequel that doesn't exist to the game. You know what I mean? Because everybody loves the soundtrack. World vs. World is going. We're enjoying the last hurrah of Selly gear. Be checking out some builds tonight, giving people some alternatives to play. If you out there who just joined us, or anyone catching the VODs, has any concerns about their Selly build, if you have something specific you would like tweaked, let me know. We already went over a lot of gear alternatives just in general. But they are basically taking concentration and expertise off of Celestial Gear, finally, for World vs. World. And again, I checked this. It's been like 2 years or 3 years or something insane since they added it. And it's really been destroying build crafting because it's just the best, which is a weird sentence to say. But there's no, there's no point in having different types of stats and whatnot hasn't been for a really long time, even in Zerging. So they're changing that hopefully tomorrow, if their patch preview is to be believed, and we'll finally get back to having some variety in the gear types that people can run, which is really the end game of Guild Wars 2, kind of like they said in that interview. So yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be interesting. I am unironically probably more excited for this change than anything else they've ever done in this game for the last 3 years. And that includes End of Dragons and Bladesworn and everything else. Oh yeah, this soundtrack rules. And what's really cool about this, by the way, this is specifically, I don't know the name of the channel, but there's a guy that does specific, like, long versions of the tracks, because they're really only 1 to 2 minutes long and then go on repeat. They're very cool, and you can find them on YouTube. I wish I had the name written down. Yep, he's a willbender. He's going to be a willbender over there in a second. How'd I know? Such fun engaging gameplay. I'm so glad ArenaNet made that class. Fucking stage hazard. Oh man. You know what? In honor of Moe rating us, I'll do another giveaway. Thank you for that. Let's see. What should we do? What should we do, chat? Oh, man. Oh, we even got another chat bot. Sick. Hang on. I need to make this chat bot a mod. One moment, please, chat. What could go wrong? All right. Chat bot, you now have mod permissions. That's good. Please manage the channel as you see fit. That's good. I like the idea that I got like one of your viewers, not that they were, but like I like the idea of getting rated by chat bots. I think that would be very funny. Okay, get out of my chat. Thank you very much. Mod me, Pseudo, you won't? I might. Did you check your mail? It should be there, by the way, Enigma. You're a surprise present. Why do willbenders always run? They don't run. They don't always run. They either kill you in an unfair fight, which, again, they're just the ultimate +1 tool, or they jump on you, they press all their buttons, they realize they didn't kill you, and then they run. I like the idea that Enigma just ran outside to check his mail, because he's terrified of whatever I sent him, and he hasn't checked his mail in weeks. Anyway, let's see here. Is there a queue on this map? After we take this, there's something coming in. Hold, please. It's a surprise. It's the willbender. Oh, you haven't. Well, how'd I guess that? See, Munster also hadn't checked his mail. I just don't allow, I sort of compromised. Could get a bot, but like I enabled links on the Twitch chat because people occasionally link me builds and stuff, but they're just banned on YouTube because I don't get a lot and I do this for fun and I don't care, so it is what it is. We got to do this little jumping puzzle, man. How do you get up here? How did they do this? Am I stupid? No, if I took this crap seriously, I would probably have a bot for it. There we go. You have to go into the nook. Yeah, Willbender's annoying. That's one of the reasons there's so much negative sentiment around it, is again, if you're just a +1 class in PvP, that's just something you need to deal with, right? Like, that's just a part, it's literally a role in PvP. It's called, you know, roamer, or +1. But in World versus World, especially when there's more emphasis on just, like, wide open spaces, it's really hard to deal with. So all you ever feel like is you're fighting Willbenders that do run away and aren't honorable and just, like, you know, jump on your dick and spin and then do all the damage and then run the fuck away. And it's a really fun, sarcasm intended playstyle to fight. But like I mentioned with iCover, there's always been that playstyle, and before Willbender it was Thief, and before Thief it was Revenant, before Revenant it was Mesmer, and before Mesmer it was Thief again. So, like, there's always going to be that +1 tool that all the Thieves re-roll into because they like that playstyle, but, you know, it's also, I understand both the pros and the cons against it. Alright. Drop some food. Enigma, help the person in chat. You're online. Yeah, Enigma, go into the guild and help that person get to Dragonfall. You're in World vs. Yeah, but you're, like, not doing 8 other things. Useless officers. Just milk me for gold. And Armistice Bastion passes that they don't want. And Toy Duck fishing rods. I see what I am to you. Poor guy was new. I mean, I'd have more friends if my officers did stuff. Can't just abandon Geode taking this tower. Oh god. Toy duck fishing rod. I think I sent Enigma that the other day. No, for real, go help the guy in guild chat. I really like the LE pistol appearance to be all 4 bullets active, like an infusion itself. Yeah, that'd be interesting. There's a lot of visual stuff. I mean, I actually wouldn't like that. I mean, you should if you would like winning fights, but we'll see how the Sally nerf does tomorrow, Coco. Willbender's extremely strong. There's a reason everyone hates fighting it. But it's more than just Willbender. It's like Thief right now. Like Thief is, or sorry, Spear is extremely strong. So just take that with a grain of salt. By the way, we're fighting like a Condi Thief and a bunch of Thieves guilds, and you should not be here. Alright, get up and kite, Dream, if you can hear me. Yeah, just get away. Fuck. I don't know if I can get you twice. Might be tough. Willbender's fun to it. I mean, iCover plays a buttload of Willbender, and he's also probably one of the only honorable ones I would say exists, so if you have questions, hit him up. You gonna fight me in the camp? You guys gonna do it? Alright, let's see if we can have an invulnerable supervisor help us out here, chat. I'll take this fight. Mostly because I want to get back and help my guildie out. Oh, is the supervisor dead? Fuck. It just come off... I think it just came off RI. That's not great. Dragon Trigger fail. Oh no, it was actually immobilized there. That time it did not fail for no reason. It failed for a reason. Oh, I thought this was our tower. Fuck. Alright. Hold please, chat. More running. I love doing this. You got crippled on get up? Yeah, that's fair. All good, dog. Bro, what is this? Their whole Zerg was like, fuck the camp, kill this one Bladesworn. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, there's like 20 people. No, it's like 10 because it's a mesmer. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have gotten away from that. That was nutty. Oh my god. Don't do full berserker. Diviner's gonna be real good. Diviner berserker. Alright. Dude needs a teleport. Chat. We need another word. Let's go. What are we going to do? Exclamation point WVW in chat. You have to be followed on Twitch. You just have to exist on YouTube. But thank you if you are followed. You're welcome to follow, enter, unfollow. That is totally fine. It's just how my bot works with the API. I like that Enigma can enter my giveaways, but he can't help guildies. That's great. Very, very much appreciated. Oh, man. There you go, guys. Get those entries in. Yeah, some of the skills on pistol are like multi-targeted. It's pretty sick. But if you like this sort of content, roaming around the Borderlands, good and bad builds, make sure to check us out. We do giveaways every Monday. I stream Monday, Wednesday, and sometimes Friday at 9. Mostly chill builds, but today's stream is dedicated to helping people who do run Celestial gear find an alternative to what they run, and hopefully you can continue enjoying World vs. World as well. Cool, we got like everybody entering sick. Yeah, that's fair. Full berserker. I mean, there's ways you can supplement that as well with just food, but changing it's a bitch if you don't have legendary, so I totally get that. Oh my god, this is like the most people we've ever had enter a giveaway, and that includes trivia nights when I was giving away like hundreds of gold too. This is awesome. I should have made it a trivia question. Dude, people don't even know what my class icon does. That was the best part about playing it. Is I had a bunch of... I don't know if you guys have seen it. One of the videos on the Omni/Bladesworn build that used to exist is just covered with, like... the thumbnail is literally just, like, covered in whispers of people, like, whispering me that I was hacking when they didn't understand the traits. It's so funny. I'm okay with being the last Ronin dream. Like I said, if Bladesworn becomes... I mean... Even when Shoutsworn was a thing, I didn't like the playstyle, so I didn't play it even though it was good, right? I enjoy playing things that kind of suck and making them work. And if Bladesworn becomes good, like, tomorrow and everyone starts playing the playstyle that I like, I'll probably stop playing it. It's not because I'm a hipster, it's just because I like making bad things work in theory crafting and stuff, right? So, I mean, that's a step, Coco. You're getting there. And yeah, if you want one giveaway, you can enter again. It's totally fine with me. The only limit I usually put on that is like if I'm giving away, you know, deluxe versions of the game or something like that. Yeah, Ellie can't use pistol. What the fuck is this? Sea Monster, another one of my officers, the useful one that actually does things, is... No, but for real. He has a friend who has this really cool shortbow mechanist build, and it's for PvP, and it just heals the mech. So it's not as good as it once was, but it's very interesting, and it's another weapon where it's like, is that NG using a short bow? You know, it's always fun to see what people come up with. Wacky stuff. But hey, ArenaNet, yo, I just wanna mention, you know, you did this shared weapon homogenization thing. Where's my berserker with a gun saber, huh? Since it's a weapon and not like a super form or a trade-off or whatever. Where's my gun saber wielding berserker or my spellbreaker, you know, gun saber class? They still wouldn't use it because gun saber fucking sucks, but where is it, huh? Oh man. Passing the next giveaway. Yeah, maybe. I'll do two. I'll draw for two people. Oh my god. Shoot your spell to counter it. Pretty much, dog. I mean, they already, like, whatever it is, shrive clean the hearts of men. Why not use a gun saber? It'd be good. Does Spear Samurai work? Spear auto explosion to keep the frosty buff. Oh, you mean because they were so lazy that they just made... So, chat, if you didn't know... Again, I don't want to dunk on Anet, but they do baffling stuff sometimes. And if you didn't know Spear on Warrior, like, the auto is... Spear is just Gun Saber with a reskin. And how you know that is the auto that explodes and hits 4 things literally triggers explosion traits. So... I don't know. But, like, it is what it is. Well, Ellie gets complained about in PvE because it's so squishy, and Warrior gets complained because while being really good and having, like, Spellbreaker carry it in PvP, essentially, it's still really, really jank, just like that. So you have spears triggering explosion traits and whatnot. I mean, you can make it work in PvP, I cover, but it really, like, Spear Bladesworn, because your offhand set, you have to treat like your mobility set, you'd basically have to take everything else that somehow moves you on Warriors, so like Stomp, you know, maybe even Dragon Spike Mine. Okay, I just opened a menu. That was my fault. I summoned like 8 people to fight us. Basically, you would have to treat... You wouldn't be able to treat Gun Saber as your movement set because it sucks, so you would need to get your movements from something else. So you could jank it and make like Spear Berserker work. It just wouldn't do very much. Alright. Like, go over there and missed. That's what I get for playing on a controller. I'm feared forever. I like this, like, 2v2 we got going, though. This is sick. Oh, one of my Dragon or Gun Saber moves just whiffed for no reason. Because I had the audacity to, like, fight something that was moving at a faster than a house. Does no fucking damage, dude. Ah, the Mesmer's here. Quick, kill the Necro. It's the same fucking one Mesmer that I killed before, I bet. Maybe with your pet. Maybe. Yeah, pet res OP! It's so good. Oh, get him. Get him. Oh, fuck yeah. Get this guy. Cleave him. Cleave the shit out of him. Cleave him so hard his ancestors will feel it. I mean, be polite to people, chat. That was beautiful. It had nothing to do with the fact that Ranger Downstate is completely broken and overpowered. And we won that 2v2 completely fair and square. That was good. Good job, Geode. Alright, let's get into this camp so I can do a couple of giveaways here. Exclamation point WVW in chat. And thank you, Carolyn DNB, for the follow. And Panthera. Welcome, guys. Yeah, if you're new here, lots of build crafting, lots of theory crafting, lots of rock music, lots of chill streams. I do this for fun, so I will take your Prime subs, but they all go to like trivia and whatnot if you have them. But really just give them to somebody who can benefit from it. Anyway, we got some WVW giveaways to do, so let me make sure my bot grabbed everybody. Sick. Good name. Take Enigma's entry out. That's good. And awesome. No, that was an awesome 2v2, and they are back. Yeah, they back. They mad. Okay, interesting strategy. Druid? Neato. We're gonna have to take the Verd out. The Verd is all their damage, unless he's just gonna abandon the Druid. Okay, he's just gonna abandon the Druid, dude. They have more. If you want to peel Geode, you can leave. That's fine. If you want to dip out and bail, it's totally fine with me. Yeah, that's a Zerg. Alright, sorry guys. Hold please. Gotta see if we can kite now. We're into kite mode. They mad. Not blinking. Everyone always gets off their cat when they catch up to you, which is not the play, by the way. Oh, fucking chill, dude. Chill is the fairest condition, chat. This is their camp, too, isn't it? Oh, God. Fucking shit, dude. Ah, damn. That was good. That was good. I shouldn't have chained Bull's Charge on top of Defiant Stance. I should have waited. No, that's fair. They had like 6 people. All right, giveaways, chat. Yeah, I stream Monday, Wednesday, sometimes Friday. Lots of build crafting, third crafting. And we have... Let me click the button, make sure it got everybody. Panthera and Rich Mahogany, you guys have won. Congrats, dog. And Doggette, I think, or vice versa. Give me a character name or an account name, or whisper Salem, S-A-L-E-M, all one word. I mean, if you helped the guild chat guy, I wouldn't have taken your entry out, Enigma. Give him some congrats, chat. But I usually do trivia. Mix of trivia and RNG is what it is. Nice, dude. Thanks. Reported? Reported to who? Twitch? Twitch for all the $0 I make from this bullshit? Oh my god. Yeah, I figured I'd try to help out. Try to give people some money, because if somebody had given me like 25 gold or whatever it was when I was new, it would have blown my tiny monkey brain out. So I'm happy to help out when I can, and I've never had as much money as I do, like, you know, now. I mean, that's a lie, because I had 26,000 gold, but this year I've had more, and I try to give it to people. You should check my mail, or check your mail. That would do it. But feel free to join us for lots of streams like this every Monday, Wednesday, and sometimes Friday. The giveaways are Mondays, but we usually just hang out, talk about builds, and we'll have lots of stuff coming down the pipeline, especially the Broken Builds video tomorrow if you're over on the YouTube side, so be sure to check that out. I don't have a back. My back is screwed. You know that. Don't be crippled, Chad, is my advice. Or just work out religiously, that's what I do. That's possible. I am old. I'm 30 or 40 years old, and I'm probably gonna die soon. I'm so excited for Selly to not be a thing anymore. It's gonna be... I know there's a lot of people who enjoy it, which is fair. It makes World vs. World a lot more accessible and easy to jump into, but also, like, it is a problem, and I'm really, really glad they're doing some stuff. You got Northern Lights where you're at, Andy? That's sick, dude. Occasionally we get, like, wisps of it, but it's extremely rare here. You need all the meteorological phenomena to align. We're not far north enough. Dibs on Guild Wars 2 gold? You want, like, the 12 gold I have, man? It doesn't, like... It's not gonna get you very much. Where is it? There we go. Yeah, too late, already crippled. And that's why we play video games, right, Aries? You do what you can. It's good. I mean, I'm not, like, paralyzed, crippled. I want to make that clear because we have a lot of new people. My back is just screwed. So it's one of the reasons I play on a controller. So if you get, like, so I can lean back, relax, and just smoke Enigma in PvP and make him feel bad about his life choices. But if you guys do have a mobile setup, in all seriousness, just hit me up for the control scheme and you want to get started with it. All the stuff is in the description, all the files and whatnot that you can download. Let's see where we're going, Geode. Let's take some more stuff. Also, shout out to Jonathan Young for this amazing album. I don't know what a raid is. Is that like a strike mission? Is that like Harvest Temple CM? Probably. Is this another 2v2? Awesome. This is so not fair because we have guards and whatnot. But whatever. No, the one that was really cool was when we had the eclipse here, as far as weather phenomena, because It was so surreal to have everything get, in the course of 5 minutes, I have a video of this I might put on the channel actually. In the course of 5 minutes, it got dark, crickets started chirping, and then got like light again. And all the animals and everything, you could feel it like as an animal. You were like, something, the world is broken. Like, this is not normal, you know? That was a weird feeling. Build your rock house? Interesting. Tell me more. That sounds very cool. Lay down and play? That's the way to do it. My friend had a projector that he just laid out, like he would just project on his ceiling. This Berserker guy's like the hero Gotham needs. Can I kill something? There's nothing that's low. Might be tough. This Berserker guy's tearing it up, man. There you go. Oh, you didn't tag it. Damn. Can you fuck off and let my friend res? There we go. Get up. That was sick. I think we had a helper buddy. Nice job, thief dude. Well done, sir, or madam. Yeah, I've had a lot of people saying they like refer for builds and control schemes and stuff. Thank you guys. That helps. I mean, again, I don't do this bullshit for money. Maybe one day, but like I just want to share the joy of Guild Wars 2 and Warrior and stuff, and really just dump my useless build knowledge to people who can use it. You know. So if I can help, let me know. Not understanding what you were getting into. I was gonna ask. I was like, you have a computer and you lay down to play, but no like house, which is, I mean, I get it. I've been, you know, I too was in college once. And precursor randomly drop. Would I be interested in giving it away? No, please just keep it for yourself. Thank you. You should, whatever precursor it is, just make it into that legendary. Thank you though, Pluva. That is totally fine with you. If you want and you're in the guild, you can donate it to the guild and we can put that in a lottery. But it is, congrats, that's amazing. Oh man. Wow, we have so many people over here for this camp. Is this by our spawn? It must be. That Berserker was like the hero Gotham needed though. He was tearing it up. Live with your girlfriend, that's the way to do it. As long as you're nice to her and give her head pats, that's all I ask. How long we got on this? Is it like, okay, I was like, if it's more than 30 seconds or something, we're gonna yeet. I know a lot of people have, not a lot, I know more than one person who has actually done, what's it called? You said you weren't into that, Enigma, so I said I wasn't going to do that. I decided no. I was actually going to do it, you know, last week, but... what was I going to say? Enigma distracted me with cat girls. No, I know more than a non-zero amount of people that have bought, like, assemblable... I wouldn't call them houses, but, like, large sheds off Amazon, because you can just buy, like, $1,000 sheds and assemble them yourself now. And... I don't know if I trust that. I'm probably not savvy enough to do that myself, but like, hey, if you know what you're doing, more power to you. Interesting age we live in. I don't know if that one's been in the Free Wizards Vault thing. Yeah, and if you want to list it just to sell the raw precursor to like tomorrow or tonight's the time to do it, because of the a lot more people will probably be playing tomorrow. Well, the people that care about balance anyway. That sounds interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, I could do what Mukluk does and have just like the button where you can pay him like $5 to put on filters. Enigma, would you be into that? You gonna give me $5? I don't. Maybe chat might. Chat, what's the next return to event? Like, what's tomorrow? Do we have anything special? I know the Wizard's Vault flips over in like 30-ish days. Let's check that real quick so I don't get that wrong. This is not the Wizard's Vault, also, fun fact. 43 days. So you have 43 days to finish your Wizard's Vault nonsense and buy all the Mystic Coins or Mystic Clovers or whatnot. Yep. Yep. I'm proud of you guys, though. You and Tay and everybody else, even Kivia a little bit, jumping back in, checking things out, begging me for gold-making tips, ignoring the gold tips I'm making Enigma or giving you, stubbornly not going and watching my video, and then eventually going and watching my video. It's good. It's good. I like it a lot. I expect full carries and raids. And many raid trainings. Enigma's one of my officers, if you don't know I'm bullying him, chat. Forever, and he's been extremely helpful, and I don't want to dox him too hard or ruin his character, but he's a solid dude and very skilled at raids, so he is quality dude. One day I'd like to return to it. That'd be a fun, you know those like event weeks, Andy? How they had no downstate week and they had the other, like a couple other weird ones that I swear I didn't like do a bunch of acid and hallucinate. Those would be fun, and a server-based, you know, whatever one you were on would be very fun. Yeah, Mad King is the next rush, actually. Ares is right, Enigma. We have the balance patch tomorrow, and then Halloween starting the 8th. So I guess the next rush event is go lab farm forever. Also, PSA chat, sell your bones and claws now, just FYI, because this stuff always tanks in price. I actually might list a bunch of it tonight. Especially the bones. Sell these before, probably before even tomorrow. I could list these. Just a decent amount. Actually, this is, yeah, okay. Because these drop a lot from the lab farm. I think scales too, but I don't want to give people bad information. I don't believe that there is a better weapon. Also, we own the sentry. I saw it capping. I thought we didn't. What's your class, Waza? Are you playing Ellie or Warrior? If so, there are better weapons. If not, there probably aren't. Yeah, I don't think there's anything super hype for this week. Just, your Selly will need to be tweaked up a little bit. Nice. Finally got back to my playlist picking actual rock songs. Alien Warrior, yeah. Ellie Spear's another one that I really want to be... It's like Pistol, right? It's really complicated, and I think it's much better than people give it credit for. But if you don't know how it works, like you don't have that playstyle... It's kind of like Bladesworn, actually, a little bit, where you need the setups and you need to know what your buttons do without looking at them. And if you don't do that, or your timings, it's not going to be very fun. Oh, you can cap this. I don't care. It's just getting stacks. My next port of call, though, is probably Engineer, because I really like Condi NG, although I think Condi NG is another one of those ones that's kind of in an awkward spot where it was kind of being propped up by Selly gear, and I think it's not going to be very good after the nerf, but we'll see. I really like Condi NG probably more. Oh my god, this is so cheap. What the fuck? I'm just gonna insta-sell these. People already started selling their stuff, I guess. Christ. We made the trading post faster, says ArenaNet from 1 year ago. Uh-huh. Sure you did. So, actual question, chat. Why didn't they just cancel all buy orders that are, like, older than 8 years? Because this game's been going for 11 years, and if you didn't know, this trading post thing is good, but it's just a wrapper for a website. It actually used to be able to externally manage it with website tools until they figured out that was a bad idea, even in the infancy of the internet, like 1 year into it. Like, if you want to fix the lag on the trading post, why don't you just, like, destroy all the old buy orders for, like, 1 copper dawns or whatever, you know? It's real weird to me that they haven't done that, but I don't know. What do I know? I'm just a web dev. Check 15 slot bag prices. Why? What's happened? What are they? Is there just a bunch of them? 15 slot. Which bags? Is there just like a million of these? 210? They must be used for something. This must be some insider training bullshit. Do you know something I don't? Can't normally sell them, sort by price. Weird. Weird. Oh, I see. Huh. Huh. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. There's some items like that, yeah. It's kind of strange. This game's like, you know, 400 years old. That's good. It's 400 years old. Oh my gosh. Speaking of which, I gotta go eat like 400 burritos after this chat. Let's see if we can take one more thing, Geode. At least. Ooh, do these guys want to fight? Is it the Vindicator? Oh, sick. This is going to be like an Axe Thief that's going to do infinity damage to me, and this is like the Vindicator that I switched to fight, so... Hello. Hello. Going to attack you. Okay, we're doing stuff. It's happening. You just run away. He just runs away. I think his build is literally just run away. Oh, bro, this was a duel. No. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Geode wants a piece of him. I wanted a duel. I'm sorry, Vindicator bro, if you're out there. Probably stream delay got Geode. I think his build is just survive. No, he has Relic of the Thief on. Or Relic of the Daredevil. Huh. It's Dwarf Alliance, so he's got a decent amount of little hops and mobility and stuff. I've asked a bunch of my friends about Throne and Liberty, not Ashes. They say it's less pay to win than people say it is, but also they like put a weird cap on swiping, so I don't know how I feel about that. I think if people want to spend a bunch of money on your game, you should just be able to spend a bunch of money on the game. I also just don't think things should be pay to win like that, though. Throne and Liberty is the one that, like, really interested me. I got the guy. Throne and Liberty is the one that really interested me because it has, like, the world versus world aspect. But... is what it is. Ashes looked interesting too. Oh no, chat might be. Okay, now we got a brawl, so now be careful, Geode. The glass willbender is now a willbender over there. Careful. I'll get sandwiched. Trying to help our allies. I want to fight this, like, green group, but they have way too many people. They're gonna come and, like, ruin your day. You know, like... Yep. Geode, no! He's gonna get will bent. Yep, there it goes. I could slap this willbender so hard if he was alone. He has no defense. You can do it? You can do it, tiny baby? You can do it? Oh, come on, dude. Let's go. Let's go. Don't run away. Don't run away. Oh, come on, man. I know it's not an uneven fight. Fight me. Oh, man. The Willbender experience, chat. You gonna like fight me? You have a cat demanding attention? That's fair. I can't get off my cat. It's demanding attention. Ooh, there's a mesmer here now too. Might be tough. Yeah, Mesmer came out of space, dude. 4v2 hurts. I guess the sentry fort 3v2 and a half. Oh man. Need some more hype music, that's the problem. There we go. This is the workout song by the way, chat. This is again Freischwanz. Hopefully I'm saying that acceptable to an acceptable level. They are German, they are amazing. This oh yeah, he's just gonna run into his tower. He's a thief. He's a blue thief. But Freischwanz Berserker mode, if you need angry gym music, go look this video up. It is amazing. It is A tier gym fuel. I can't recommend them enough. They're just the best band. Turn it up a little bit. Alright, let's see if we can go pick on some people. Oh, we have a team now. Oh, we're taking this tower. Fuck you. It's our tower. %. Selly Harbor refugees. Yes, Selly will still be fine. Take leadership runes. Bruce. Let me turn this down so we can talk. Sorry. Getting arrow carded. So Selly Harb will still be fucking nuts. Leadership runes and or something else that gives a bunch of like boon duration. So leadership, herald if you don't want to farm. Dragon stand, herald runes are fine. Or surging if you want a little bit more power damage. And if you still don't have enough boon duration to get you up to like the 40% that you were at with Selly, you'll want something like a couple pieces of diviners, but it'll still be very strong, trust me. I don't think we have people who are interested, Geode. Let's duck out here. Oh no, you built a catapult. Never mind. Maybe we can do this. Here, you shoot him. Yeah. Problems have arisen. Sir. The cat's getting us killed. Get up. What happens when warrior players play other classes? No, they're not removing Selly as a stat. Celestial will still be in the game. They are removing concentration and expertise from Celestial gear in World vs. World only. So it will still be fine. They just are removing the boon duration and condition duration, so you will have to pick one or the other, essentially, or adjust your gear to spec into it, which is good, because Celestial gear is ridiculous. So it's more just like you're going to have to pick a thing to specialize in. And because World vs. World Harbinger has long duration condis to begin with, you aren't going to get very much benefit unless you're trying to abuse something like the chill that it can dump out from increased condi duration, I would say. So I would definitely go for the boon duration. It's one of the things that makes Harbinger so strong with the Elixir of Win the Game or Elixir of Ambushing on your elite skill. It's very, very good. But if you're still not at that like 40% boon duration, 42% or so that you were at, there will be definite alternatives. See you, Aries. Have a good night. PSA, we're probably going to move the World vs. World night to Sundays instead of, Sundays instead of Fridays, because no one can play on Friday, because it just lags out. So if you're interested in that and can make it. Oh my gosh. Also, shout out to Fable again for this amazing cyberpunk song. Dude, everything's a thief. Everything thieves. Uh-huh. Oh my god. This is a video game chat. God damn it. Yeah, no worries. If you have a specific build, you can link in Twitch. You can't link on YouTube because I can't enable that. There's too many bots. But if you want to jump over to Twitch and link me your build, or if you just want to tell me, I can give you specific advice. Be happy to. I'm multitasking kind of like a boss right now, not gonna lie. Sorry, but that was intense. Almost got that thief. Ah, fudge. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, Elixir of Win the game's pretty good. It's kind of nuts, especially when you read the tooltip. That's basically a Yu-Gi-Oh card, but if you get hit by it, it gives them, or if you don't get hit by it, it gives them all the boons. And if you do get hit by it, it gives you all the damaging conditions in the game, and it still gives them all the boons. It's fucking nuts. But it's balanced in PvP because they kind of normalized the boon duration, sort of like Ectoplasm, you know, the steal skill from Mesmers that Thieves have. They didn't do that for World vs. World. So one of the things, like if you look back on my channel, I made a Broken Builds video as soon as it came out with Sally Harbinger. I was actually looking at it today as a template for the 1-down Berserker. The reason that Harbinger is so strong in World vs. World as a roaming class is because it has like the boon duration. It's really nuts. Dude, you already used that. Can you fuck off? There's too many. There's way too many. Way too fucking many. Way too many. Oh my god. They called their gank squad. That's a oh, that's literally like 50 people. Okay, yeah. That's a few. Hey, Teleni. No, good fights. Good fights. Hopefully you're that Vindicator. I've been trying to 1v1 all night. Welcome, dog. Hopefully you're enjoying. It was fun. Just trying to give people alternatives to Celestial Gear. Now, this matchup's really fun, both with our allies and with the people we've been fighting, because both teams seem to actually take fights. It's not like Maguma. You're the Diamond Legend cattle. Okay, I think I saw you like once. No, the people that we seem to be fighting and like fighting against actually like take fights. It's really refreshing. If my Bull's Charge would cast, which it didn't there, that was pretty cool. Oh my god. I am not a Diamond Legend. I am a 3000 rank, whatever that is, because I only roam. Also, did my food run out or something? Why am I so slow? I think we need... I'm gonna die while looking at music. These red people, dude. You red people. Pulsing Aegis on a Willbender. Oh, he did the thing. Nice. Nice, got him. Good fight. Pushing him back. We got our own Willbender. It's too good. I can't use Defiant Stance. Because I got hit by an uninteractable Thief Steal skill. Oh, man. But a lot of things like Willbender and Harbinger that are really strong in individual Selly builds or roaming builds, whatnot. Chat, the TLDR is the reason they're not problems in PvP, at least not at a high level, is because ArenaNet actually balanced them there. When they put them into the game with End of Dragons, they never got touched, and they just still have their PvE values in a lot of respects. So they, again, because of how that interacts with like boons and stuff, and Celestial Gear predominantly, concentration is just like kind of nutty. There are other reasons, and Willbender isn't as bad as people think it is, but it still is just the best +1 class, so it is a problem. for a lot of people to deal with. Yeah, tomorrow's the day. Tomorrow's the day build crafting becomes fun again. Except for Ellie. Ellie's the one class that can have my sympathy on this Ellie nerf, I think. Ellie, you know, it'll still be good with Selly afterward, but you'll just have to choose Boon or Condi duration. Ellie was always the class that ran Selly, though. A lot of core Necros on your team. And this one guy with a Dune Roller. Yo, I don't know if you've seen this guy, Taleni. Sorry, I'm butchering your name. Taleni. That's cute. This one Dune Roller dude is like the hero Gotham needs. He's just living his Dune Roller life. Taleni. Hey, we did it. I'm from New York. I can't pronounce shit. Apologies. I try to learn everyone's names, though. I try to be, at least, it's the least I can do, you know? You got the package? Are you going to open it on stream? Or are we going to have a Enigma opens packages stream? Oh, it didn't cast Defiant Stance. It cast the... Oh, fuck. Alright. Yeah, those are good. Enigma. Sea Monster was having problems getting... Because his headset also broke. He was having problems getting them to work with his computer Bluetooth, but he was trying, like, to run it through an Elgato software we figured out. So if you just connect them and then set, like, whatever your microphone is as your default reception device, if you want to use them for that. But if you just want to use them for your phone, that's cool too, dude. I just figured I'd send them to you because I had extra. That's a really good pair of headphones for what they cost, though. I kind of have way too many. That may or may not be one of our Indiegogo for funding the website this year rewards. This is like a brawl, dude. It's a huge brawl. USPS is dope, dude. The US Postal Service, like if you're in the US, they're really quality. And that's the slowest I could have sent it. Thank you, Maddie. Posture check. Also the hydrate check. Very true. Now, if anyone's worried about the Selly nerf, don't be. Selly will still be good. USPS stands for United States Postal Service. And then there's this sketchy off-brand version of that called UPS in the States. That sucks. So, yeah, they're bad. But USPS is totally fine. I've never had any problems with them. Oh, yeah. No, I bought a bunch of those Enigma when they went super on sale. And because they're so good. And I've always been poor my whole life, and I just like the logical brevity of being able to get a bunch of earbuds. Like, wireless earbuds, again, these things were a miracle of God. I kickstarted the first version, and they don't hurt my head, again, because I have scoliosis. So, the fact that you can get decent wireless earbuds from a brand like, you know, Creative, it explodes my brain. So I just bought a bunch when they were on sale, and just had them, and I was like, I don't need all of these, actually. So I figured I'd send them to people. It's kind of like when you find a mouse you find or a toothpaste you find, and you just stock... Oh, my Defiant Stance ran out. You just stock up on it. AirPods aren't bad. The new ones are really good, Maddie. The one thing that I will dunk on AirPods until the fucking cows come home, which is an old saying, but you know, somebody has cows in their home somewhere. The battery life sucks goddamn dick on AirPods even in 2024, and there is no excuse for having a 4-hour battery life other than artificially limiting features on rechargeable earbuds. That is awful. And that's the one reason I don't use them for streaming, or my AirPods, even though I do have a pair of them. They also don't have an EQ, because Apple knows better than you do, and fuck you for trying to control your music. So again, aside from all the artificial Apple bullshit, AirPods are really good. But, like, the technology is really good. It's all the fucking, you know, artificial limiting Apple stuff that they do. But I really like these. These are the recent Sonys. I don't like the foam tips on them, even though the ones I sent Enigma, which are the Creative Airs, are very good. This is a tech podcast now, chat. Are also very good, and they're very comfortable. But I don't like anything in my ears pushing on my, like, putting pressure on my brain, because, again, I'm a tiny baby. This Willbender has to die, by the way. Dropped them one too many times. Yeah. I don't like that green is ganging up on us. This isn't fair. I'd say the worst part for me is the ear version is not comfortable. Yeah, and that's why so the reason I actually decided to finally try out a pair of AirPods, like the actual Apple stuff this year, Maddie, is A, they finally put a fucking USB-C port on it instead of the lightning cable. B, they came out with another version that doesn't have the foam tips, so I can wear them without, like, destroying, you know, putting pressure on my neck. And C, I don't have a third reason. But I really don't like that they, like I mentioned again, you can either turn the ANC on or to transparency mode if you have an Android. You can't turn it off. Which is insane, because if you connect it to an Apple device and then set it to be able to turn it off, you can. It's more just Apple artificially limiting the shit Android people can do. It's so weird. But yeah, they're not bad. They like most things Apple makes, the technology, like the mechanical technology, is very good. They sound great, but you know, now they have competitors like Samsung and Creative. Do I have an Android phone? Of course I have an Android phone. Why would I want to be in their fucking weird walled garden? I'm surprised you have an Apple phone in Canada. In case you didn't know, Chad, in case of y'all are from the US, most of the rest of the world does, like, Apple doesn't have this weird stranglehold that it does on the phone market in the rest of the world. Like, Apple is a 62% market share company for phones in the US, but not in the rest of the world. It's like the US and Canada, and that's it. So yeah, it's but outside of the US or Canada, they don't. So that's why a lot of these, like, regulations are getting pushed through, because they can't just, like, you know, lobby the European government to shit. I'm going to take this camp because I am tired of getting rocked at our home spawn. This has been my TED Talk. Thank you for coming. I mean, yeah, if you're already in the ecosystem, their stuff does work with itself, but I'm not going to buy a phone that makes me pledge my loyalty to the goddamn walled garden. And it's just, yeah, it's just, you know, a personal preference thing. Like I said, their technology is good. Is it overpriced? Fuck yeah, it is. I'm not judging people, I'm just, you know, people ask. I like my weird Android phone with that I imported from China that has shoulder buttons so I can game on it. Yeah, 60% market share. That's what I said. US, Canada, it's like 60%. Everywhere else, it's like, what, 10 or something? It's so strange. Like, it's really strange for US people when you tell them that. They're like, what, you don't have an iPhone? It's like, no, dude, I'm from Europe. Chill. Oh, man. Sweating, chat. Hard video gaming. I need to take this tower. What we need to do. Yeah, for sure. Like I said, the technology is really good. I'm also super not a fan of them doing the sketchy crap that they've been doing where they just banned all the VPNs in the Ukraine because people were using it to subvert the Russian government. Like, stuff like that makes me really not want to support that company. It's like how I'm probably never going to buy another Nintendo thing again because I enjoy their... even though I enjoy their games, because of how shitty they've been lately with, like, the legal system and stuff. Like, I really like Nintendo games. It's nothing on the developers. Their law division can absolutely go fuck itself as far as I'm concerned. And I'm not willing to support a company. I mean, they have enough money to just float for like 10 years, right? Because they're fucking Nintendo. But I'm not going to support that personally, so it's just a personal preference thing. Oh, is this a red dude? This is a red firebrand. I can't fight you while I'm in greatsword, homie. Let me... Bro. You're a Condi Firebrand. I kind of love it. And Dragon Trigger's just going to fail in place for no reason. But I'm not going to fight you. Not while I'm in Greatsword. Sorry. There we go. Now we're not in Greatsword anymore. Let's do it. Come on. Fight me. Dude, free everything. The real thing is free emulation. You know, they started... The one that got me, Maddie, wasn't any of the Mario Kart or Pokemon or anything like that. It was them DMCAing, what's it called? Channels that show emulation right now. And I'm not about that life. I think that's really scummy because that's just showing off people who want to play your game. Nice, that did 900 damage. Got him. See if we can get the stomp. Don't kill anything, he might rally off his own guards. Yeah, especially the stuff that's not available, like Wii U and GBA games and stuff, Maddie. It's just... I can't imagine the feeling of like being a developer and putting all that work into a Nintendo game and then just like people can't play it. You know, some of their games are literally unplayable because they don't re-release them every, you know, console thing or whatever. We have incoming, by the way, Geode. Be careful. Sick. Okay, might be able to get you. Might. Nope, Solar Storm does too much fucking damage. Solar Storm just did 20k to me there. And I have so much damage resistance. Oh my god. Dear everybody who thinks that this crap is balanced, who's on the fucking Guardian forums, literally that clip right there. That was fucking insane, dog. Solar Storm is such a bonkers skill. Yep. I'm stunned. I'm stunned again. Yeah, fair enough. Change CC. It happens. I think they're destroying our keep, too. Yeah, if you guys have any Celestial builds that you need help with, or you would like advice with, please let me know. Like, yeah, 12k to you. And I'm going to just assume you have, like, protection or some toughness on that build or something, right? Like... It's crazy town, man. It's such an ability, you know? It's just like, oh, I just guess I'll die. I pushed my dodge once. It still hit me. Guess I'll die, Arena Net. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's crazy to me that they didn't think that was a problem when they nerfed Warrior Spear. They were like, yeah, Solar Storm's fine. Fuck Warrior Spear, though. It is what it is. Like, both skills are equally stupid. But Spear Marshal's Assault, or Spear Marshal support actually has counterplay now, because they made it not go through evades. Solar Storm still just, like, goes off even if you evade it, so... Okay. Yeah, 3 Commander Trinkets. Yeah, so, yeah. We're about the same right now. Probably could have more. It's crazy town. I might drop, what's it called? Discipline after this, honestly. I really like Discipline because it gives you Warrior Sprint, but it's... I don't know. I think Tactics is only getting the weird little Conti Cleanse buff in PvP tomorrow, so we'll see, we'll see. But you know what really matters tomorrow, chat? New Gem Store update. I know, right? Or maybe not. Maybe they're saving everything for Halloween. We'll see. That's actually really interesting, because tomorrow's not the Halloween patch, and Shaman might have some data mines, or he might wait until the 15th with the patch. We'll see, I guess. I'd be down. I still think that they're just gonna, like, trickle out swimsuits every year, Maddie. Because, like, why stop there, you know? Just do a swimsuit every year, fuck it. They could do the ones that were, if you guys didn't know, go look it up. If you Google, like, Guild Wars 2 swimsuits, past all of the, like, you know, actual porn that you'll get, you can find this really good art render of, like, what it would look like on different races with, like, Azura and Norn and stuff. And they're really cool, and that's what everyone thought we were getting forever. And it turned out, no, we're getting different stuff. Black cat costume. I feel like we already have that. You mean like Spider-Man Black Cat, right? There's stuff like that in every game, though, that people joke about, like the in case of emergency breakout swimsuit thing. What's it called? Enigma was telling me that, like, there's a joke in League of Legends where they, you know, people say if they're ever Riot's ever in trouble, they'll make, like, swimsuit or pool party Ari or whatever, the Ninetales character. Why does Mesmer Spear just have infinity evades on it, man? Shit's so dumb. And using Fiery Greatsword and making it work like a hero. Oh, fuck. There we go. We did it. Where did they go? Did they both, like, log out or something? I'm so confused. What just happened? Oh, he stealthed him. He must have mass invised? Okay, fair enough. That was a good play on that guy's part. I thought they, like, logged out. That was crazy. That was good. No, good job, guys. That was awesome. Started with the Sailor Moon outfits. Yeah, but that's okay. I know what I'm about. I like boobs. I don't mind it. The one thing I will say is I'm kind of, after, in retrospect, because I always made the joke, too, that Arena knows people want swimsuits, and if they want money, they'll just break them out, right? Like, in case of game in trouble, break glass, which, fortunately, it's not even. But since this is a bad example, because that person has clothing on. I don't know if you've noticed this, chat, but I am glad that they held off for so long, because I like skimpiness in my games as much as the next guy, or girl. But since they put those in the game, it's been like nothing but like swimsuit, 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 like every single character, so I kind of get it. I kind of get that they didn't want just every person wearing this, but also, you know, I like people to be okay with their body. I like have more pride in their bodies, not less. Oh god, we're gonna lose our garrison, Jesus. I mean, the tattoos are another one, just like from a pure like Guild Wars 2 perspective, that people actually wanted for a really long time, because it's more like humans didn't have a way to have tattoos or Azura, and the Norns did, and that was a really cool thing for them to like add, as far as I'm concerned. This person's in the Mag Guild, they know what they were doing. I like that they bait me. I don't know if that was deliberate. That was good. That was really good. Yeah, we have this like little Havoc Mag squad. Tearing up our keep. I need to heal our keep lord. Oh, they figured it out. I'm the only person fighting. Someone pull the emergency waypoint finally. Just want more pants. That's gonna be tough for like light armor, right? Nah. But that was kind of like, I was in the reverse camp where there was no way to show if, like, you know, your chest or show any skin as a dude. There really wasn't. It was just like trench coats or nothing leading up to Path of Fire. And then Path of Fire, I've told the story before, Path of Fire came out and like all the outfits are skimpier on dudes than they are on chicks. And I loved it. I was like, oh, DJ Backtrack can finally be shirtless. Yes. And, you know, show off chest day. And then the amount of like whiny babies that all the dudes were like, it's more skimpy on dudes, I hate it. It's like, bro, it's an option. The option is in the game. Go look at like any of the shit that chicks have to deal with, like through the male gaze. Oh my god, I'm not taking a fucking side in that fight, but like, good god, it's an option. Faux fire leg guards look like shit. Yeah, if you try to, yeah, you know, there's no way to pair it with pants, absolutely. Blue, I totally get that. I wish there were better options. I wish I could color my gun saber. Yeah, but like Maddie said, I'm all for skimp. As long as it's an option, right? It's not being forced on you. This actually came up with my friend who, you know, big into the same sort of progressive attitude I'd like to think as I am. where he's been playing another game that came out, some gacha game, and all of the dudes are in like full burqas and all of the chicks are in basically underwear, to the point where it's just like, dude, can we just have like pants, just like as an option, just like one pair of pants? Like I love tits, don't get me wrong, but can we just have like the option of pants, you know? It gets to be a bit much. I don't know, maybe that's the old gamer in me talking. Did we actually defend that? I think we're good now. I think they have retreated. I think we're alright. Sick. Alright. Also shout out to Jim Yosef for his amazing EDM. Really, really talented independent EDM artist. All of his stuff is copyright free, by the way, so if you have a channel, go check him out. Really, really good guy. Really solid. Oh my god. Yeah, we had some tips tonight. We had some gold giveaways. If you need some tips on what to run for Selly, Don't Despair will be back on Wednesday to show off probably the Berserker build, if not work on the Druid build that actually runs Selly. Stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9. So just rewind the VOD if you need some tips on like immediately what to run for Selly. If you really need a build, check out the YouTube channel. Broken Builds video coming up on Berserker tomorrow. Got that edited and out for you guys. Oh my god. Well, fine. I guess I won't have any fun. So check that out. It's probably the strongest World versus World build I've made, period. And definitely the one that I didn't think was going to work, but probably has surprised me the most, and I really enjoy it. The Gacha Squad. Yeah, two male characters in a row. Riot. Oh, man. That's funny. Revenants are just always evading, as far as I can tell. Yo, ArenaNet, if you want to balance this game, remove energy sigils, please, thanks. Like, for real. I actually hate them, and I play Mirage. Maybe that's an unpopular opinion. That could be tonight's hot take. Energy sigils are ruining the game. Change my mind. Not in PvP, because they're kind of balanced. They're sort of, not really. Oh my god, for fucking real? Who died? Sorry for the slideshow, chat. I only have a $3,000 computer. I can't play World versus World. Apologies. Get 'em. Push them back. You got this. Easy. Up. Somebody used Solar Storm. I took about 3,000 damage. Working on it. This Firebrand, though. Oh my god, I'm getting well bent. It probably would handle it fine with how broken stuff is, right? Nah. Also, in case anyone missed the pinned comment, that was Grouch in that interview. Muckluck asked them. Fuck! That was good. I think Red jumped in here after. We gotta close that hole. If you have any supply, close the hole, Geode. You don't have to pay me gold, man. I don't think I got him either. There's a different from Meshes to new song. Yeah, let's fucking go, dude. Oh my god, chat. It's Halloween, right? It's Halloween soon. We might get a dope Halloween, Halloween Warclaw. That'd be so cool since Warclaw's a new thing. Like a cute little Halloween black cat Warclaw. That'd be sick. What interview? What was said? They answered. So it's on the channel. Muckluck covered it as well. Actually, right after I put my video up, but it was an interview with Grouch with Sportskita, and it was really good because they talked about like a lot of things they don't usually talk about, like the balance of alacrity and quickness and whatnot. That was a lot of condies for a Willbender. Huh. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. Try to close the wall if we can. I don't know if they're catting us from that tower, which might be the issue. This is like a brawl, dude. I kind of love this. Can we get back in, actually? Can I switch characters? Okay. I'm going to go get the Berserker just to show it off and tease a little bit for tomorrow to wrap this up. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Actually, the druid would probably be really good for this as well. There she is. It wasn't AI generated though, Enigma, because they were embedded, what's it called? Embedded images. It was deliberately like anti-AI, if you know anything about web dev, so that it was harder to scrape. I noticed that when I was doing the coverage of it, which is really interesting. But yeah, it kind of did. Was the Celestial nerf that bad? Well, for you, Scourge and Reaper, you'll have to get some more boon duration, so I recommend Leadership Runes or Surging Runes or Fireworks Runes or something like that. Monogatari, but it probably won't be as bad as people think. I think it'll be just fine. You're going to have to basically choose to spec into boon duration or condition duration now instead, though. You're just not going to get everything for free. I talked about this before, but the reason Celestial Gear was so strong was because very few gear stats, oh my god, really have both concentration and expertise on them. That was an insta-death. So that was one of the reasons it was just so strong for so long, because it did everything and it did a combination of stats that you don't normally see. So is definitely a thing, but hopefully there will be more gear variety going forward. But if you need some tips, just rewind the VOD. It'll hopefully be up. Yeah, it's just for World vs. World. They actually developed the tech to separate World vs. World Celestial Gear from PvE Celestial Gear, which is something they said they did not have before. Interesting. I know. I need to close this fucking wall. There we go. I did it. Me. Nobody else. Just me. Throw fish at him, chat. Throw fish at him. Throw fish at him. He threw fish at him, chat. Sick. Nice. Now we can clean him up. Hell yeah. Oh, man. This is great. This is some World vs. World, guys. Again, if you'd like to join us, we play I stream every Monday, Wednesday, sometimes Friday. We play all the time, but if you have any interest, only one rule, no political or religious stuff in guild chat. It's pretty easy to join. Either hit up the website or just ask me on one of my streams. This is so good. It's going to revitalize everything. Maddie, Zerging, roaming, everything. Like, people don't understand how bad it was for, like, actual just Buildcraft as its own little independent game mode when they added that stuff. And I can't believe it's been, like, 3 years having to deal with this bullshit. I almost, like... You know the gif of Goku dropping the weighted training clothing? That's what I feel like I'm gonna feel like. I feel like after the nerf tomorrow, where it's just like, I've been training against all this bullshit for so long. Bam! You know? It's like if they ever buffed Bladesworn or fixed it or whatever. That was a sick little engagement to end on, though. No, I didn't. I pronounced it GIF. That's how it's pronounced. But I am Pseudo. This is Build Wars 2. This is a broken Berserker build that'll be up on the channel tomorrow. Hit it up. Show it some love if you like it, and ask me questions about it. We stream Monday, Wednesday, sometimes Friday at 9. Gonna be ducking out and eating all the food I can. It's gonna be great. Let me find someone to raid into. I think maybe... Is Muckluck actually streaming? He's not streaming Guild Wars 2. We need to find a Guild Wars 2 streamer that plays this game, chat. Doesn't play like weird things. Iron Maiden, Hellmasker. I'm gonna throw you over some quality PvE content here. Right into Hellmasker. We're on what's it called? Hall of Judgment right now. So we are blue. It's been fun. Had a bunch of fun. Had a bunch of people jump in here who have been like trying stuff out. But if you do need somebody to like, you know, give you advice on what to run or like celestial tips, hit me up. I'm always down to give people bad advice or good advice in the comments. I kind of live in the build editor. How do you do this again? Raid/raid. I was kind of hoping Emmy was streaming so I could pray her back, but Hellmasker's raided me before, so get this going. Oh, it's intended for mature audiences. Look out, chat. But I'm Pseudo. This is Build Wars 2. Go say hi to Hellmasker for me, and it's going to be fun. Can I send you my Discord info now or when? Just whisper the thing that I wrote in before Geode. Or, like, talk to me after the stream, like, in party chat. I'll get you in. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, Monday, Wednesday, sometimes Friday build streams. Be lookout for stuff on the build channel as well as like more stuff coming down the pipeline. And yeah, it's gonna be sick. Cheers, guys. Have fun. This is also thank you to everybody who joined and geoed and stuff for running. But I will see you guys in Tyria. Peace out. Have a good night.